everybody, and welcome back to another Sunday live stream with you guys over at Planet Fanatics. I, of course, am your host, Sean, Darius, whichever the one you want to call me, and I am joined by my brilliant co-host, Kellen. How was your week?
It was pretty good. Yesterday, my niece, she had a gymnastics competition, but then the UFC was in Abu Dhabi, so it was going on at the same time. So I had my headphones in and would pause it when she would go up, and then I was like, well, fuck these other kids. Didn't watch any of them, but yeah, the fights were good, and she took second overall, so shout out to Bella. She did a good job. That was the main highlight of my week. That and, I guess, Black Adam.
Trying to fix you guys' camera really quick. Did not know that was not on. Bear with us. This is so annoying.
What?
I took you guys away.
I didn't know there was 4. Yes, sir.
Got blipped.
Responding to all comments now. Go ahead and drop them.
Please forgive the technical difficulty moment. Bear with us just one moment, guys. I apologize. I apologize. Okay. We're back.
We're back. What's up, y'all?
Hey.
That wasn't supposed to happen. Anyway, appreciate the 12 of you that are currently here. I'm sorry. Bear with us just one more brief, and I do mean brief moment. Henry.
There we go.
Okay, everybody, we are back with you, but while we are with you, the guy behind the magic over here that makes us look the way that we look, Henry, is going to be fixing the lighting and everything that's going on with the cameras. I apologize for that. But Kellen, again, while he's doing that, the show must go on.
We're like the post office.
Your niece, karate, gymnastics.
Gymnastics.
There we go.
Yes. Took second overall because she's better
said
than those other
karate.
kids. She's better than those other kids. Anytime she like starts, I'm just like, tell yourself that you're better than these kids. I see these kids. You are their superior. And she always proves it every time. Because she usually gets first or second. She got second this time. I was watching the fights while she was doing it, so it was a pretty entertaining one.
Man,
My fiance was like, shh, 'cause I was like reacting to the fights while we're like, you know, the kids are like doing it. I'd be like, oh shit, and she'd be like, I'd be like, sorry. But I was just like watching Sean O'Malley do work.
bro said recast the camera.
Yeah, recast the camera for sure. Q, how was your week? I know that you had
some
shit
crazy.
last night.
The week overall was good. Like the NBA season started, had some good NFL games Monday, Thursday. So overall, week's just been kind of busy, crazy. And then yesterday, unfortunately, in my mom's apartment complex, we did have a fire, and so everyone is okay, but the unit is kind of fried. So definitely be fucking working with that and seeing how shit's gonna go for the next couple of months and everything. But yeah, unfortunately, that was my Saturday.
Damn. I didn't know that.
And we're gonna continue to have technical difficulties.
That was the Saturday through the
apologize.
And then I got here, my Miss Marvel got stretched like Capone, bruh. You don't pay no type of bills to be doing this shit. Like, this is unacceptable. Look at her legs. She ain't got no legs, bro. She ain't got no legs, bro.
She got stretched.
Sorry to... Oh, no, all is well. You know, as long as everyone is okay, which everyone is, from what I've heard.
Praise God.
All good.
That's good. Yeah, my parents had a fire like last year and that shit.
Cornelius,
Just
you're
so much
talking
to deal
about a
with.
child, bro. A child, bro. That's her powers. She stretched. Come on, bro. You and Trey both.
Trey too.
You weren't here, Trey,
God.
one time. What if Miss Marvel and Mr. Fantastic? I'm like, hold on, bro. How old is?
We're living.
Camera going stupid still, unfortunately. I knew you'd call me out on that. My fault, Trey. I just correlate things. You and Cornelius seem to both be... I don't know. I'm not going to finish that. But yeah, she got stretched. Bro, it looked like the Riddler is fucking with our cameras, bro. Like,
Honestly,
what is going on?
It's gonna start to hear some breathing.
Like... Thought you were trying to put her back. I was like, bro, she's done.
You're like, there's no-
She's done.
There's no undoing what has been done to her.
She is fried.
Yeah.
Any big NFL games today?
That's the plug.
I'm trying to think of who's playing.
Who's playing?
Shit. We ain't doing shit right now. I'm a Steelers fan. We play the Dolphins tonight. We got Sunday night football. Let's see if there's any good games. Dallas and Detroit are playing. Baltimore and Cleveland playing right now. San Francisco and Kansas City play at 3.
Okay.
Denver and the Jets play at 3. That should be a good game.
Jets just beat Green Bay, didn't they?
Yeah, bro, they're playing nutty. They beat us too to start their little streak.
No.
Okay. All right, let me call you back so we can get that fixed after this.
Throw the whole studio away, Man, Trey,
I'll
you
call
know,
you back
you know
here
good
after
and well
this.
we all know about the technical issues that go on in here sometimes.
You hear me?
Yes.
Okay, I'll call you back after that. All right, we apologize, technical difficulties, but again, if it was not for the man behind the camera, none of this shit would ever get fixed or ever get working because I am not technical savvy at all. So shout out to producer Henry for everything that he does to keep this ship fucking flowing. All right, what is the shit being talked about our stuff? Okay, anyway, so boom.
Darius, how was your week?
My week. My week has been, it's the same. I think I say the same shit every week. It's just been another week, another week of just. There's the church socks. Shut the fuck up. Those are my seasonal socks, my festive socks.
I dig them.
Those are my festive
But
socks.
Bro couldn't wait to spot something to get on.
Couldn't wait. But as always, we appreciate you guys that are here. We appreciate you guys showing up. There is some things that we are going to talk about from this week. And before we get into that, as always, if you are new here and you would like to, you can join our Discord. Join our Discord page if you want to interact with us. We will be talking with you guys throughout the week in there. Stamina MC is one of our viewers that's in there. I know that Double Tar is in there. A couple of others that we see in there. So if you guys want to join that, you can send us topics. In those topics, if you would like to see us talk about that on the show throughout the week or on Sunday's live stream, we can talk about that, and then we can give you guys shout-outs, whatever. We want to start doing call-ins and other things like that. So if you want to join the Discord page, go ahead and join that Discord page. The link is down in the bio. And we are going to talk about one of the things off the top, I guess, would be the Silver Surfer announcement. And with the Silver Surfer announcement, that was something that we've been talking about for a while, that we knew that Marvel eventually was going to start moving toward the specials. Okay. Well, maybe it's not an article day. I don't know. What the fuck? Yeah, so we know that they were going to be moving toward doing specials. I really need that article page. So with them doing that, they're talking about Silver Surfer and Silver Surfer coming up. I'm sorry, I'm all over the place right now because there's just a lot of technical difficulties today, bro. Like, look at this. Like, there's like what?
It's shit Thursday spilling into shit Sunday.
I think I remember how to do this. If I remember how to do this, and I think I do. See, Henry's taught me shit. Hold on, guys. Oh, wait. That was the wrong thing. Hold on. He's taught me shit.
Force is strong with Darius, but he's not a Jedi yet.
Waiting to see the student, bro.
He's but a Padawan when it comes to the...
Show me what you learned.
Look what I learned.
Oh.
Boom.
Oh.
Sir. Look what I learned.
Okay, anyway.
Yeah, put it on the fridge.
With the talks of that, we know that Silver Surfer is on the way, and that's supposed to be the special that they've announced is supposed to be coming before the Fantastic Four, like a little before the Fantastic Four film, which leads me to believe that possibly at the end, which kind of some people have speculated before anyway, at the end of the Fantastic Four film in a post-credit scene or something, we could be seeing Galactus, because with Silver Surfer, comes Galactus.
Right.
So if that does happen. I've seen some people saying, well, after this phase, what is Marvel going to do? What do you mean, what is Marvel going to do? There's so many other things that Marvel can do, and we have not been introduced to Galactus yet. So I really think that Galactus could be a major setup here, but also the awesome introduction of the Silver Surfer and just what that brings to the MCU. I mean...
Could definitely be like a Phase 6 bad. We're getting Kang. We're getting Kang. We're going to go into Secret Wars. We're going to do all that. And then, Galactus was involved in Secret Wars.
Right.
Right. But when is Fantastic Four? That's going to be after
Before Secret Wars.
Before Secret Wars. Okay. So
Before
because Reed, Doom, all that is really integral to that story.
Right.
But like if you could set up something with Galactus to where he could be involved in Secret Wars, but then still be around to where he could be like after the aftermath of Secret Wars, like he's still that big bad looming.
Right. Yeah. Mm-hmm. Have something like that going on with Galactus. I mean, like I said, we've just been kind of with the Celestials. You after watching Eternals and hearing some of the things with Celestials, everybody was like, okay, Galactus. And you started hearing Galactus' name a lot more.
Right.
but obviously we all knew we're not getting anything with Galactus right now until we get something with the Fantastic Four. And I still believe that we are going to get something with the Fantastic Four before their film. I think that they're going to do them the exact same way that they did T'Challa when entering him in other projects before we saw him in his own project. So I think that we'll probably see that with the Fantastic Four also. Thoughts, Q, on Silver Surfer?
No, I'm just excited because you know everything. I'm into with Marvel, like all the cosmic entities and the cosmic side of everything. That's just it's just the interesting side of Marvel to me. And so every time I hear about we're getting anything that should be relevant to that, I'm excited. But with Silver Surfer, I just hope they do him right because his character is just so... It's not even the fact that he's critical. It's just he's so fun to watch on screen. Even the old Fantastic Fours, where I feel like they did him all right, in my opinion. Like, he could have been so much better. So I just hope they nail the casting on that, and I hope they don't give him a cheap budget where they do some shit and make him look weird or bad CGI or some shit. But as to everything with Galactus, I'm super excited.
Yeah.
And super. That's it.
Yeah, it's definitely excited for anything with Galactus. And, I think like we've talked about this too before, the shift from the specials or the series to the specials.
Yes.
After watching Werewolf by Night,
shift.
it's a good shift. I think it's a very good idea because we've talked about it. It saves. Like, they made the joke about it, but they were very serious about it when he asked She-Hulk to not be in the form she was in because it's very expensive.
Yeah, right.
So they made the joke, but they were very serious. Like, you cut down
Based
on
in
that.
fact.
Exactly. You cut down on that. Now, somebody made a very good point. At that point, if you're doing an 1.5 to 2 hour special, at that point, is it not just a film? Is it not just like a straight to Disney Plus movie?
I mean,
they're pretty long.
It is, but then again, we can have those movies that they release to Disney Plus instantly, and then still only have those movies that are only theatrical releases at first, in my opinion. Because it's like most of the movies that are theatrical releases should be longer. Those are the ones, like at least the ones we're getting into. Those are the ones that are going to be critical for Secret Wars and Kang's storyline and what we're getting into and everything.
All those 3 hour plus.
Exactly.
ones.
So just the little specials, I feel like even if they are like I've talked about before, an 1.5 hours, they're really like an hour and 10 minutes because 10, 15, 20 of that is credit scenes and we're not getting much on screen or anything or like intro and stuff like that. But as to like, I don't know if they should go with the 2 hour special just because that's no one really wants
just
to.
a movie at
I was about
that
to say
point,
if everyone would want to just go see a
But I
movie,
also
that's
think
really what it is.
If it is a 2 hour something, if it has to be 2 hours for you to accurately tell it, then I think 2 hours... I mean, it is at that point a movie, but I think 2 hours is also fine.
But in that case, if it's 2 hours, what about if you just do a part 1 and 2? And release them separately.
You could do that.
It's just 2 specials apart, or a two-parter special or something like that.
I mean, I like this paragraph that they put here. This is on the Cosmic Circus. They said, this presentation benefits characters that deserve spin-offs without having to spread themselves thin with long Disney Plus series. And I like that, too, because, again... Like, with Werewolf by Night, we got to the fucking point. Yeah. We got in, we knew what was going on, they told the backstory, they had the beautiful little story there of the Bloodstone at the beginning. We got it. Boom. Yeah. It didn't take 3 episodes.
4 episodes that were thrown away.
And then we get the suit at
happened.
The very last episode, Like, when did She-Hulk put on the suit for the first time? Episode 8, right? With Matt.
Yep.
Yeah. And so it's like, and with Miss Marvel. We didn't even see her put on the suit till the very last episode. So it's like you pass through all that stuff. You don't have to go through the backstory. You don't have to go through the budget of CGI and VFX effects and all of those things like that. And it says a few candidates were currently being planned for this format. Like they said that like earlier, we even heard about Nova being put to a special. And so these are characters that are already a part of the MCU as well as ones that will be introduced into the cinematic universe. We recently revealed Marvel's Nova is being planned as a future special presentation on Disney Plus, and now we're going to discuss another character set to make waves with the introduction into the MCU, the Silver Surfer. So yeah, I think, like I said, that's going to be an accurate way for me. I think to tell Nova even is and a special. I mean, get to it. We know the Nova Corps has been destroyed at this point in the MCU. Right. We know that Nova is going to be really pissed off about that fact, So, we should definitely, I think that should definitely be seen somewhat, I don't know if there's going to be like some type of flashback in there or, Or maybe just cut to the point. You don't have to have a flashback. You already know that Nova knows, and we know as the audience. And then
Might
you
just
move
be
on
his
to
general
it.
driving force for whatever it is that he's doing in the
Right,
series.
right.
You know, it's probably going to be kind of reactionary.
Right.
My thought is, do you think that these specials probably do better viewership than like
Oh, yeah,
people
I think
actually
so.
committing to a series?
I think
Because
so.
a lot of these series too, they just don't grab people, and then viewership falls off after a week or two.
What
You know,
I've
whereas
heard-
this, you go to it and then you watch it and that's it.
Right.
It's a lot easier too, though. I mean, like, imagine if I tell you go watch this one special over go watch this season of something.
Yeah.
Like, it's
And
a lot
see, that-
easier. Just
That's
commit
what I've
to
heard
that.
from the
versus-
normal MCU fans that aren't into this connects to this means that it's this and the third. They've all said, like I said, I have coworkers that do know that we have a YouTube channel, and they always ask me about films or different movies or whatever. So they asked about She-Hulk. And I, of course I was honest and tell you it fucking it's shit. So I told them that. And then they also said, though, man, I don't know if I want to watch it because it's like, how many movies is it now? It's like 30 movies. And like, I haven't even watched any of the other series. I think because they're like, what did Luke say? He said it's scary. He said it's scary to try to get into because
Right, it's kind of intimidating.
you're so
daunting.
far behind everything. So I think if you do a special, that's just easier than looking at, damn, I got 9 episodes, 6 episodes of this, and I got to go watch this movie to understand this 6. So I think you do the specials. I think it's probably easier for the, because I bet you too, Marvel looked at their the viewership for just this Phase 4's series,
Right.
The things that came out, like the numbers were low for Miss Marvel, even though it wasn't bad. The numbers were low. Viewership for Moon Knight was up there. It wasn't like the best, but
I don't feel like a ton of people talk about Hawkeye.
viewership for Hawkeye was shit.
Yeah.
And they promoted this shit.
And they
out of that.
promoted the shit out of. So
With
that's
it
what I'm
being
saying.
Christmas and everything.
I think it's just one of those things where people are just like I'll get around to it when I get around to it, But I think with a special, because most people that I talk to at my job, that like again the same people that are saying, oh, that's scary, saw Werewolf by Night.
Right.
They watch it and they're like, oh yeah, that was pretty good.
Yeah.
I mean, like me and my kid sat down, we watched it, and so
Just people's attention span, like it's TikTok now.
we live in a microwave society.
Yeah, everybody wants quick things. Imagine Werewolf by Night. They give us everything that they gave us in that roughly 50-something minute special, but drawn out through a series. We would have had tons of qualms. We would have talked about it being slow. We would have talked about them going down, possibilities that ended up not being fruitful, that they didn't follow through on, like they do on all the other series. She-Hulk, literally the very end was just
a waste of
a
time.
waste of time. Hey, literally the series that already didn't mean a ton. You guys at least thought was going to involve the leader or something, with this blood storyline, and then just drove it into a wall for no reason.
For no reason. Trying to be so meta and trying to keep up, trying to be something that they weren't at all.
Yeah.
It's just so So no, that was
a real miss.
That was a terrible miss. But like I said, I think specials are the way to go. And chat, let us know down below what you guys think. You think specials are the way to go? You think they should keep it in a series type form? But moving on from there, the next thing we'll talk about is Black Adam. So we all saw Black Adam on Friday, and as I suspected, the audience, it wasn't a Marvel crowd. It wasn't like when we go see a Marvel film and almost every seat is gone. No, it wasn't that at all. But to my surprise, it is one of the best superhero films of this year, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If you like action, and I'm not talking plot, I'm not talking story. That's not what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
I'm talking if you just like cool ass shit, you want to see badass action, Black Adam was it.
It had good action.
No, Black Adam was it, bro. Like that was like that opening scene.
They didn't undersell him power-wise.
No, I'll say one thing. Even at if it was someone else playing him, his dialogue was. It was a 10 to me, like 10. His little remarks he made, they were just so
It was a man out of time, stoic type.
Yeah, it was just the fact that
All his
it was The
little
Rock.
callbacks.
He kind of made him all comedic to me because I'm looking at him as The Rock. But if it the humor that, or not the humor, but the dialogue they wrote for him and everything, I liked it. Like I didn't. I think the critics were harsh on it before we went to see it and everything.
Yeah.
Because I think critics expect everything to be Infinity War and Endgame now.
I think the things that come from the critics, I think the backlash is ridiculous. And the reason I say, and again, you're talking to somebody who, I've been saying this from the beginning, this is a vanity project for The Rock, which I still believe it was. But at the same time, I also said, oh, The Rock's going to be The Rock. And he wasn't, though. Like, he was, but he wasn't. Because he's still, like, he was, the way that he delivered, like you were saying with the dialogue, the way he delivered the dialogue, he was Black Adam.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, so you could actually see him actually trying to be Black Adam as opposed from like the the nitpick stuff that you could take for it. But the backlash is ridiculous because it's 10 times better than Thor: Love and Thunder. It's 10 times better than Black Widow. Movie. So like, nah, bro, it's not touching. It's
one of the better DC films. Out of all of them,
no, like
definitely not.
It's not a bad place to start for them, though. It's really
not.
It took
15 years.
But if they start handling everything properly and everything, like, I don't think this movie was meant to get us into like a DC storyline or everything. I think this was just meant just to see like, oh, it looks good. Like it's actually going to be they can put out a good movie to just start what they need, and then at the end, what the cameo does is it lets everyone know like
it gives you hope.
I was about to say that's exactly what it does. It
That's
gives you
exactly
hope for
what
the future,
the S stands for.
But at the same time, like everyone knows now, like why wouldn't you want to go see that? Even like no matter DC, why wouldn't you want to go see Superman fight Black Adam? The only thing I just don't like about that is that they're not handling Shazam properly in my mind. Like hearing Black Adam know Shazam, that I feel like they're just making it Superman's main villain or whatever. I don't know how I feel about it, but they're definitely gonna have to. I feel like for DC to get back on track, this isn't gonna be like a one movie fight or anything. This is gonna be like a long lasting relationship where they're gonna have to work together at some points. They're gonna have to fight each other at some points. It's just. That's what needs to happen for DC to get back on track. I don't see them just
more than likely
because I don't like how they killed. They killed off two.
Waller.
One of the bad parts about this movie was they killed off two. I don't like the way they killed people off in it. I don't like the way Fate died. I don't like the way Savog died.
That's my number
their
one
portrayal
problem.
of Fate is my biggest complaint with the whole movie.
Yeah.
No one can use the Fate helmet unless Fate deems you worthy to use the helmet. Like, and I'm not saying maybe Fate deemed, because of their relationship, maybe he deemed Hawkman worthy of doing that. But I've never seen in any iteration anybody grab the Fate helmet and just be able to do whatever with it that they want to do.
Well, even in the ship, they said, don't touch it. Like Cyclone was explaining
to
put
a blanket on it?
And I also didn't like that they like every time Fate did do something, he did the same something. Like they had him do that same multiplying himself power twice. Right. And I'm like, bruh, y'all are hoeing Dr. Fate, because if he wanted to, like, cause like, bruh, come on, man.
Welcome to my world.
If he wanted to,
welcome to my fucking world.
If Fate wanted to end whatever Black Adam was doing, he could have done that shit.
Welcome to my world. Welcome to my world in Multiverse of Madness, bro.
They had him. They had him seeing the future the whole time, but not like seeing that. Oh, we'll need Black Adam for this until like he waits until like the last possible second,
why did they only,
and then like dies for like kind of no reason, like doesn't do anything, and they made him this. They had it like he was Dr. Fate, like at the end of his life, like they almost had him like a Joe Biden type of Dr. Fate. We're like, you know what I mean? He was like, really... he's forgetting stuff. He's like, oh, did I honk the horn if I like, space out again? Yeah. Like they had him like at the end of his run, like this weird, like handicapped, like Dr. Fate who doesn't have his same faculties that he used to have. Right. And it's like, well, why not just start with like, they kind of implied that, like, he used to be more badass and, like, he doesn't have his same, like, capabilities that he used to do. But it's like, we never got to see the original
I mean, but that's kind of the thing with sorcery in almost every movie. Like, it kind of has to be
No, it doesn't have to be.
It
They
kind of
choose
does
to.
have
They
to be
choose to do
because
that
at
shit.
any given moment, sorcery can really wipe out any threat.
I watched
too
American
OP.
Horror Stories. The best season of American Horror Stories was Coven, and that's dealing with witchcraft and voodoo, and they don't shy away from how powerful those bitches are.
Right.
Yeah,
so
but- But their
people
mission
around.
isn't to just fuck Black Adam up first. We all know if Fate wanted to, that nigga just showed up, fucked Fate or Adam up, and
But he could have done so
Boom,
much
done.
more than just
No, I get what
constantly
you're
multiplying
saying for sure.
himself.
Yeah.
And because I was really waiting for like some shit to pop off. I was waiting for
Yeah.
Fate to like just do some floating shit and some throw them gang signs.
start
and-
throwing
Yeah,
the
all
crosses
those- all
at
those
niggas and
little
shit.
symbols.
Start.
I was waiting for it, bro. I was like, damn, where
It was
is it? It's
basically
coming.
just the mirror dimension stuff, and then the
He threw,
multiplying.
then he
he
took off his
multiplied,
helmet.
and
Kinda
he
all
threw,
he
and he
did.
threw the little shards.
And
at
he
him,
would take
but-
his damn helmet off.
every
He
yeah.
would just.
every time.
He'd be like, "Oh, you need my power? How am I less powerful?"
right.
And then he's just walking around with his helmet.
Every time, bro. It was weird.
You have
And
the crown.
And, don't get me wrong. Like I said, the action is dope. I didn't quite really care for the storyline. Like the involving the little boy and being the thing that Black Adam is teetering toward. Obviously, even in the comics, Black Adam only cares about his people and Klondike and all that stuff. So that part does make sense. But I'm just like, we could have come up with a better story.
We could have.
We could have come up with a better story that could have made him at least more. I mean, he was still.
It literally should have just been
menacing.
him protecting his people, like being not a hero,
And
not a villain.
Yeah,
like the
because he was kind of
and
resistant.
that
to
them
the thought
feel the
of
Justice
even
Society
freeing
feeling
him.
like he's a villain for protecting his people or something like that. That's how I feel like the plot should have went.
And
But
that's how it
Yeah.
should have gone. And then they come in and they try to, liberate Klondike. And then they realize. I did like that part, though. I liked the conversation between Hawkman and the little boy's mom when she was telling him, none of us view Black Adam as a villain. You guys
Except
to us
you,
are the
right.
villains
Yeah.
because you're coming in here and you're not going to kill the oppressors that have been oppressed.
Right.
Where have you guys been all this time? Now you show up. I like when she said, "Go back to international affairs." Like bro. I like stuff like that in superhero films
that was
because it's
good.
real. Like,
Yeah.
Not and when I say real, I mean because I don't want to be like, oh,
Right,
bringing.
right.
When
Yeah,
I say
yeah,
when
yeah.
I say that, like. I like that because you see the struggle between superheroes and the civilian life. Like, civilians do look like that's how people look at Batman. They're like, why don't you kill your like? Who said that to him? I think it was in one of the animated films. Green Lantern had said that to him or something like that. You don't even kill your villains. You keep letting the sadistic clown do everything he wants.
Yeah.
So you have that conversation. That's a very real conversation within the superhero fantasy world. So I really like that part. And I also liked the part where he takes the two dudes up to the top and he tells them,
Yeah.
whoever answers first. Like that shit was dope. The action was super dope.
I didn't kill
Yeah.
them. I waited for you to get up there, and then I dropped.
Hawkman, though, is that these oppressors he would take and then be like, they need their day in court, and it's like, wait, what court? What court are you referring to? Like, he was treating them like they were in America,
Right.
Yeah.
And it's like these are literally people who are occupying a territory. Like,
Right.
You're just dropping them off on the ground to what police are coming to get them, what court.
And at that point, weren't they the
oppressive
police?
state.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it just that part didn't make sense that he was like, oh, don't kill, and then they were like, Black Adam. At this point he had only ever even been a legend, but they were just like, we automatically need to lock this dude up, and then it kind of didn't make sense to me. He was resisting at first. Black Adam, he was like, well, I'm just gonna, why'd you wake me up? I'm gonna go back and go back to sleep, basically.
Yeah.
Because he was like, this, I don't recognize this as my home. But if he's their protector, you would
Then
think
he would
that
realize.
oh, all this time's gone by, they need me again.
Right.
Rather than being like, well, this doesn't look like it looked before.
Yep.
Leave me alone.
But that was also until we found out the whole switch and not anything
That's
being Black Adam's backstory at all.
Right.
But
Yeah.
I forgot about that.
The switch to it being him. It was
He
a
was
prison.
the father.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he was the dad and all that stuff. Which that's not. Yeah, again, the plot's not the
But
best.
there's
Yeah.
just some things
I'm
about
not
like
going for
DC
that. That was an
films
odd
that they
choice.
DC
Yeah,
films
they
they need to
decided to
get
just-
rid of, like that slow motion shit they
Oh, I
do
hate it. I
sometimes,
hate it.
or
They've
like,
got to
Yeah.
stop.
or even
they
when they
don't
do it
do-
too fast at certain. I'm just like,
They've got
bro,
to stop
like-
because this
Yeah.
is why I mean, first of all, out of all the members of the JLA, you chose Cyclone.
boy.
And I'm just like, if you, I mean, not that Red Tornado is a part of the JLA, but if you want to get a Tornado in there, get Red Tornado
Yeah.
in there. Like, what's Cyclone, bruh? And every time they had to slow it down to show you that this bitch is about to throw something,
Yeah.
because she's in a tornado and she's about to throw the taxi at Black Adam. And I'm like, I just didn't like it.
She threw all those like poles at him.
And
It
missed.
literally didn't hit him with any. She
Like,
literally hit
bro,
him
all
everywhere
around.
except for him, and he just stands there. I was like, "What was the point?"
I'm
throwing it. I'm really close to him.
I'm dead ass the plan. I'm pretty sure the plan was like surrounding with them, and then Adam Smasher was gonna come step on him. Like I'm almost positive that was the plan.
I
And then
will
at
say-
one point, someone did throw a pole through somebody, and it wasn't her. And I was like, "Open hit! It can't be her. It wasn't her. I forget who even threw it, but it wasn't her."
No, it wasn't her. I don't know. She only hit him with the taxi. That's the only hit she
Yeah.
got on
Yeah.
him. But I will say, Noah Centineo surprised the fuck out of me as Adam Smasher. Now, he's not Adam Smasher. He's his nephew.
Right.
He's Al's nephew. But it still was so cool seeing Adam Smasher, because that's one of my... Bro, I really like Adam Smasher and the animated stuff and everything, because when he... And I like the twist of the humor that they gave with it too, with Noah being the nephew and it not being the serious Al. So yeah, it was cool. Noah
CGI on
was
him was good,
yeah, the
too.
CGI
Yeah.
was
It
dope.
looked good.
It looked good, especially like when he turned real big for the first time.
Right, and he was running and kicking those.
Yeah,
cars.
bro, he was stopping the cars. He was
Yeah.
like, "Hey guys," that shit was like, I liked it. He was surprised. It really surprised me. Like I said, Dwayne The Rock Johnson was great as Black Adam. Aldous Hodges as Hawkman. I really liked it, and the reason I liked him as Hawkman is because that tweet that I just read. It said the difference between him and Anthony Mackie, or I hope that they translate Anthony Mackie into that same way. Because Hawkman is not somebody, well, in this iteration of him, it's not somebody that has the powers like that. It's a man in a suit. He's using, everything like that. But never once, because he was getting his ass beat.
Yeah.
But never once did he give up, He still was going to be the one to fight Black Adam. He was, even when fate told him he was going to die, he was okay with dying.
He didn't flench.
Yeah,
he was
didn't
like,
flinch.
that's all it was. I wish you would have told me that.
Yeah.
You
See,
know?
he was dope as Hawkman, and that's again. I saw there was also the tweeted picture of Aldous Hodges on the red carpet, and there was a black little boy up there with a comic book and pen and paper, and he wanted Aldous Hodges to sign it. And it's like, that's so dope because, again, representation, it matters, and just seeing that iteration of him, it was dope. And I just like the fact that I like the fact they made him the way they made him. They made him strong. They made him a leader. He didn't give up.
Yeah.
He was intelligent.
Decisive.
Yeah.
Leader.
Yeah, for sure a leader. For sure a leader. And I just thought I thought it was really good. I thought it was a great movie. Now, the whole fucking purpose of me even going
Let's get to it.
was the post-credit scene. Okay, now, I had seen the post-credit scene online, but it was different seeing it on the IMAX screen with the sound and everything like that.
suit.
Man,
That Superman suit.
man. Seeing Henry Cavill back in the suit, finally, and I've been talking about this shit
Forever.
Yeah.
a long time.
Forever.
And that was dope, bro. It was dope. That was dope. That was really the only time that the entire crowd was like
Yeah.
really into everything because, and again, like I said, it gives you hope for the DCEU.
Yeah.
It's what the S stands for anyway. But also, with it giving us hope, Black Adam has to do good. From my understanding, My Time to Shine Hello posted that it's got 60 million in box office from the opening weekend. That's not good. That's not good. And I'm hoping that that's not true.
Is that just
Excuse me,
here or
rumor.
globally?
think that's just here.
I think that's just here.
I'm gonna say because the international sales should do a lot better.
The Rock, that's where he makes all of his movies.
So
So it
international,
should-
right?
It'll probably end up overall making pretty good money, but
And if it does,
Just,
that's going to be
I
pending
just don't think
upon
anyone
the
was
future.
just
Right,
jumping
for
to
Man
see
of
it
Steel
opening
2.
weekend like that.
No, and that's why, because people were asking,
have
like,
a
well,
lot
why
of
were
hype.
why are they trying to tell? Why is The Rock telling people in interviews that Henry Cavill's in this? Well, because he's not stupid and he's trying to get asses in the seat. He's trying to save the DCEU.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm going to give credit where credit is due, and I'm going to let he's doing it, man. He's doing it. He's bringing the DCEU back to life.
Attention,
Yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, he's trying his best to get all this shit turned around, and he really,
this movie looked the best of any of the DC
No, it
movies,
really
I
did
thought,
look good.
as far as how it looked and the action scenes felt and everything.
The only thing I didn't like
pulled
is
off well.
Sabak looked like a cutscene from a video game.
That
Yeah.
and I didn't.
Yeah.
I just didn't like the intro. I didn't like how they auto-tuned his son's
that
voice
was-
the whole time.
yeah.
It looked like a video. That felt like a video game scene to me.
The third act gets real sloppy.
Yeah.
It gets real sloppy with where they go with the third act and Sabak's entrance and the whole thing, and then the whole hell scene with you will
Right.
be. It was weird, and then you barely see the skeletons at the civilians fight
Yep.
and all that.
Right, yeah, they were just kind of...
Yeah, just thrown.
Saw
Everything was just
couple
thrown in
clips.
there.
Yeah.
Like it was like we don't really
This
have
is
an
going on
ending
right now,
that we've been
too.
working on for 15 years, but let's just kind of throw this
Right, 15 years.
together. So yeah, but like I said, they did pull together a great post-credit scene with Viola Davis
Yeah.
as Amanda Waller and
Yeah, which gives
And
you
Henry
hope.
Cavill.
And then, yeah, I mean, notwithstanding all the Ezra Miller shit, but the reviews for Flashpoint have all been positive.
and I'm hearing Henry Cavill's also in that.
Yeah, so
The
Black
post-credit scene.
Adam combined with that, I think that's the most hopeful I've been. I'm still not gonna.
The Flash is
to
supposed to
myself,
be
too.
what explains the future of the DCEU, is what we're
Right.
hearing. And I guess Zaslav's plan to sell DC or his 10-year plan, I guess it's not working because, Henry Hamada, or Walter Hamada, who was over at DC, I guess that was one of the main reasons. We're not going to get into that deep shit, but that's one of the main reasons that Henry Cavill didn't come back or wasn't coming back and all that kind of stuff. But now that Walter Hamada's out, Henry Cavill's back in. The Rock is in there. People are calling The Rock the Kevin Feige of the TCEU, and I'm like, well, maybe not that yet.
Let's,
But if he can pull this shit all together,
Right.
again, I will give credit where it's
Yeah.
due.
Yeah.
For sure. So, but
It was good,
yeah,
though.
it was good.
I think
Definitely
we all went in with
rewatchability,
low-
bro.
Yeah, we all went in
Definitely
with low
rewatchability.
expectations. We all left pretty happy with it.
I did. I'll watch it
I
again.
did.
Yeah, I wasn't.
I'll watch it again on HBO Max.
Right.
It was definitely good though. Like
I just
said,
want to
it's
see
great.
him appear on the side of that helicopter.
Oh yeah, that.
Bro,
He's-
that shit
he's-
really did make me jump. I'm
With
not
Saban?
gonna lie.
He's just
No,
creepy outside the window like
when
a
Black
Tyler
Adam
Creator
was
video.
flying across that helicopter and they're like, "That's him."
Oh,
Then
yeah.
they flash back and he wasn't there. He was behind him. I was like,
They're like,
"Whoa!"
Yeah, that scene though where Sabak just appeared at the window. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah.
That kind of made me jump. I was like, what
Yeah.
the fuck?
Yeah.
But no, it was good. It was really good. Definitely, I would recommend going to see it. And if you want more Kal-El, I definitely recommend you go see it. I also don't really truly believe that. I don't think that Man of Steel 2 hinges on Black Adam. I don't think you bring
It shouldn't
Henry,
have to.
and I don't think Henry Cavill would have
Superman, we're
agreed.
talking DC.
Yeah, and I really don't think Henry Cavill would have agreed to. Okay, yeah, if my post-credit scene of cameo does good, then I can do Man of Steel 2. I think it's one of those things like, no, if I'm coming back, I'm
You're
coming
gonna
back.
give me,
Yeah.
Yeah, like I'm not coming back for a post-credit scene that's going to depend if you give me a second film. So
Yeah, I don't
So,
see
yeah.
him like accepting table scraps
Right,
in like
right.
that way.
Right. So yeah, great movie. I recommend you go see it. Let us know down below, guys, if you guys saw it. What are anything from the chat there?
Yeah, Cornelius booed you for liking Hawkman. I'm pretty sure. Or Adam Smasher, because
Adam Smasher
before
was
that
dope.
he said characters minus Adam Smasher was solid.
No, I liked Adam Smasher. I liked him. He was dope.
And then
looked really
Snyder Steppenwolf said, "Sub man, this is my first time here. Big fan of your channel. Dr. Fate was underpowered in this film. They ignored the rules of Nebu and Nebu himself.
Yes. I appreciate that, bro. Appreciate you guys. Appreciate you being here.
Havoc Unbound said, I mean, he had to be nerfed live. If not, there wouldn't wouldn't be a
that's
movie.
true. That's true. But bro, listen, they could have just. I'm not saying like have him like do like call on Naboo and just really rain fucking hell on him. But at least do more than multiplying himself. He did that like 6 times. I'm like, bruh. Yeah. Is that all you know how to do?
And then they made it seem like even whenever I guess they let Hawkman touch his helmet, all he could do was fucking multiply himself.
Yeah. Yes. I'm like, bro.
It just looked like Hawkman.
Yeah.
He wasn't even wearing the helmet
just 10 Hawkman.
Yeah.
Holding down. I was like, bro.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
I mean, but the first thing he did, the illusion thing, that still was dope. Like when he was setting that illusion up, that shit was still dope.
And then all of a sudden he just gets pieced.
Yeah. Yeah, that was dope.
That's
like the only real good hit Hawkman got on.
Yeah,
no, yeah.
And as soon as he did it, I was like, why doesn't he have his mace out for that hit?
Yeah,
like,
why didn't he?
Fist.
He did use his fist. He should have come. He should have came and booted his ass. Yeah. Yeah, no, it was good though. What's more?
Havoc Unbound said Black Adam was good. He's gonna go see it again today. And then Snyder Steppenwolf said, saw it again yesterday, and I liked it more, to be honest. The humor was funny. Me and my theater died of the laughter. And then Gray said, I got to go see it. The critics hated on Man of Steel when it came out, too. And then...
True.
That's not true.
True.
Read all those.
I would definitely go see it again. I mean, I really would.
I wouldn't mind either. I don't know about IMAX 16.
Yeah, I don't know about the $16 on IMAX.
Regular.
But yeah, regular price ticket. I would definitely go see it again. I thought it was good.
And then Snyder. That's what I might. I'm not urgent to go. But
when it drops on HBO, I have a fucking theater. We can all watch it again.
Yeah, no,
in there.
Yeah, so. Cool me. And then Steppenwolf said, Sabak, Dr. Fate, and Black Adam's backstory were not handled well, in my opinion, but my score is a 7.2 out of 10.
I agree. Dr. Fate
was a G.
Yeah, Dr. Fate, their backstories were not handled well. I'd probably give it an 8 for me. I'd give it an 8. For a DCEU film, I'll give it an 8.
Right.
I'll give it a 7, 8. I can see, yeah.
Yeah, Hawkman was definitely a G. So I thought it was great. So, but we'll move on to the next topic here. So the next topic that we have, we're going to move to is going to be, and before we even say the next topic, we are going to do the, one of the giveaways today. Well, we might give both those away today. Actually, we will, because it's yay, Black Adam. So we'll give,
yes, sir, Black Adam.
We'll give both of those away.
Black Adam.
So we've got a Funko of Dwayne The Rock Johnson here. I'm sorry. Black Adam.
No, that's...
We've got Hawkman. So I was trying to find Dr. Fate. I couldn't find him. But I was trying to find him. I couldn't find him, though. But
it's because it killed him off in the movie.
But we've got those two. So we'll play Marvel Encyclopedia today. Not right now, but later on in the show, we'll play Marvel Encyclopedia. And how that works is... Kellen will represent one of you guys in the chat, and Q will represent another one of you guys in the chat, and they will be answering these questions. So, on your behalf, and whichever one of them wins, that's who their person that they're representing gets one of these. And we'll play it twice since there's 2 of them. So your fate determines, or your fate lies on their Marvel knowledge. So we'll see how that goes. So like I said, we'll do that later on in the show. That'll be fun. So the next thing that we'll talk about here is going to be Adam Driver. So for those that don't know, Adam Driver is being possibly looked at playing Mr. Fantastic, which I absolutely hate.
No,
or Doctor Doom.
That one I can get on board with more.
I can get on board more with the Doctor Doom one.
More, but not like that's the best casting.
Exactly. Because my thing, when I first saw this earlier in this week, I immediately posted on my Instagram story, I said, nah, that's a big no. That ain't it. Yeah. Like, Adam Driver as Mr.
He's a great
Fantastic.
Actor, but
he is a good actor. He's the only thing. He's the only good thing that came out of these Star Wars sequels. Right. Like, he's the only good thing that came out of that. So... I think that Adam Driver is a great actor. We've seen him play in other stuff outside of Star Wars, like he played in Gucci. He's played in what's that movie with him and
Scarlett Johansson, Marriage Story.
Yes, Marriage Story. He's a great actor. He's played in even that movie that just came out with the Knights.
Oh, I know what you're talking
Yeah,
about.
I
wanted to
saw
see
the
that
film.
one, but I haven't
saw
seen it.
Damn, what's that film?
I wanted
What's
to
that movie
see it
called?
though.
It's a good movie, but he was great in it. Good. He's a good
He was
actor.
good in Black Klansman too.
Yes, he was good in Black Klansman. He's a good actor. I think Adam Driver's a really good actor. So I think having him in the MCU would be great.
Yeah.
Having him as Reed or anything like that,
It's just a mess.
No.
I just don't see why they keep having the Reed rumors. Like,
Right.
after I saw Penn Badgley and Tom Ellis, I would assume they'd pick one of them.
Yeah, I mean, this is kind of similar to, when Tom Hiddleston came over to Marvel, he auditioned for Thor and Loki and ended up getting Loki. Same thing with Giancarlo Esposito. They offered him Mephisto and he turned it down,
Yeah.
and then they offered, obviously he wants to play Professor X.
Exactly.
But they also threw Doctor Doom at him. They also threw Magneto at him. So there were other things that got thrown at him, and this could be one of those things where they're throwing things, to see, because there was also that rumor that Ryan Gosling is supposed to, and that's corroborated by Jeff Snyder. And Snyder, again, if you don't know, is one of the great scoopers out there, and he's been accurate these past few weeks with things that have been going on. And he's saying that Marvel's looking at Ryan Gosling to possibly even play Doctor Doom, and I'm like, Ryan Gosling
is Doom.
as Doom. I'm like, Ryan Gosling.
What?
Yeah, when I think Ryan Gosling, I immediately go to Remember the Titans.
Yeah.
Right.
Every time.
I know. I was just thinking
Every
he's
time.
getting beat like he stole something.
Yeah, I'm like, bro, I can't.
You know?
And then, plus, right now, isn't he playing Ken in the Barbie movie? I think he is playing
This is
Ken in
news
the
to me.
Barbie.
I can't say that I'm up.
He's because I saw that. I remember seeing on Twitter that scene of them filming in Florida,
Yeah,
and
I'm
he
pretty
did
sure
that
he
loud
is.
scream. Yeah, because they were roller skating.
Can't
He's like
go
an
from
all
being
pink
flat
and
in
shit.
the front to playing Big Dick Doom.
Yeah, like
What are we talking about here?
I can't see him as Doctor Doom at all.
I don't.
But
No, that's what.
do you think? Here's the thing, too, especially with them coming at him as Reed Richards, if that's one of the ones that they have thrown at him. Mm-hmm. We've now seen Tom Ellis rumored as Reed Richards. We've seen Penn Badgley. We've seen John Krasinski.
Council of.
We've seen Adam Driver. Are we setting up the Council of Reeds? Like, could they be setting up the council? What's that thing in the comics that they're trying to solve? Like, it's like the problem or whatever they call it.
I forgot.
yeah.
I watched a video.
I forget what they
that.
call it. It's
I
like
don't
the solve the,
remember
the
that,
problem or something like that. But the Council of Reeds. Because,
Yeah.
not every Reed in the Council of Reeds is pure of heart.
Right, yeah.
Every single one of them is different.
Yeah.
Could you be seeing a dark Adam Driver playing a darker Reed Richards? I mean,
There's a Council of Dooms too.
That too. I just don't think that there is a. I don't think that all these rumors of these different actors, especially with the Tom Ellis ones last week, because I could see Tom Ellis as Reed. You throw some gray streaks in there, I could see Tom Ellis as Reed.
Right. Yeah.
It's interesting. They could be setting up a Council of Reeds for real, because John Krasinski is still on as Reed Richards.
Or even if they're setting up just Reed from different time periods or something like that, or something. Just they're all from a different time or something. And they go through whenever they go travel back in time or to the future or something. One's an older Reed, one's a younger Reed or something like that. And then that would be the way to bring them together, though, if that's how they are going to do it. Like, just go through and introduce them, not all at once, but you just go through and grab them as you need them, honestly, and then you run into the dark ones with, like, Adam Driver, the other ones that they cast and plan. But it's like, I don't see why they wouldn't do that, because, like, they have so much stuff coming up, but it's like they can do so much stuff whenever they manage their time well and spread it out. And, I mean, it aligns with everything they're going to need to do, so
Right.
I just don't see the use in wasting potential, in my opinion, because they've done so much of that already throughout this phase. I don't see the use in continuing to do it.
If you are going to have a bunch of reads, why not throw out a bunch of names and see how they're received, So I think it makes sense.
I
if
still
it is
think
heading
he's,
that direction.
even if it's a Council of Reeds, I still think he's a better Doctor Doom. I just can't see him as a Reed Richards. But, again, as a Doctor Doom, I can. Why? Because he just did a whole, like I said, a fucking sequel trilogy behind a mask. Mm-hmm. We've seen him, he's
very good in anger scenes. So Doom, like, he'll, like, pull that off. And I can see him having, like, the darkness. The difference between Doom and Reed, they're both really smart. Mm-hmm. but Reed's like really smart and he'll stay like logical and not like lose his shit. But like Doom's like your typical villain, like will snap, is arrogant. He's not just intelligence like Reed. He's fury and rage and like all those things. And so I see Adam Driver pulling that out.
Well,
I don't see him pulling off. I
Doom
feel like
is just
Reed
that-
is so specific, like being
Yeah,
a
Doom is
super
just that
genius.
crazy mixture of intelligence and manipulative that, like, you can't find
power.
Yeah, that she like
Yeah.
that greed that you can't find anywhere else. Like
Yeah.
that nigga is
Yeah,
a
no.
greedy fuck.
Yeah.
He's a greedy ass, and he'll do any. And that's the thing. He's smart enough to get anything he
Oh yeah, I'll
wants.
make it
And I
happen.
think Adam Driver could pull that off.
I do
think he
too.
could pull that off better than because what is the other? We've not really had too many rumors about who could possibly be playing Doom.
Doom.
Not really.
But I think Adam Driver, if that's the first real one, then I think he could do a good job of doing it. And then, like I said, this is what
I
Jeff
do.
Snyder said. He said, and for the record, I'd 100% be down for a Fantastic Four movie starring Driver as Reed. I just wouldn't. And Gosling as
No.
Doom. Now, I typically agree with
That's-
Snyder, especially with some of the stuff that,
Not that one.
no.
Yeah.
No. Again, I'm
Gosling
back.
as Doom
Anytime you
makes
say
no
Gosling, bro.
sense.
When you say Gosling, I'm already at the Remember the Titans scene where they had to share the rooms.
Yes.
And he's doing his little.
How about this one? You gotta like this one.
Yeah, I'm just like, that's
Cool.
Doom.
Oh my
Unusual
God.
punishment mean anything to you?
Yeah, I'm like, that's
Yeah,
Doom.
That's me coming to end your
That makes
universe.
no sense. Dude, just picture Gosling, you know that classic where like Doom's got like his
The
arm
classic-
up on his knee, and then
Yeah.
it's just Ryan Gosling from Crazy Stupid Love. Like,
Just picture like Doom taking his mask off and it's fucking Ryan Gosling.
Because
Like-
most time you see Gosling playing something, he's either quiet and mysterious, and I guess you could say that's Doom, but he's just like, man, I don't know. Again, you take off the mask, and you have Gosling.
But that's the
behind
thing. When
it.
you take off, like he's
Space is
he's
too
vocal in whenever he wants something. Whenever he he's gonna get what he wants. Like whenever he has to go talk to anyone to manipulate him. Like he'll be vocal in that way. And I just can't see Ryan Gosling being like that. At least for more than one movie.
I
Like
just
that's
don't
a
see him
character.
commanding a
Unless-
room,
unless
like,
that- unless-
invoking terror at all.
I mean, I'm sure that's a role he could dedicate himself to and play it if he truly wanted to. But it's just I'm positive there's other
Put a
actors
poll.
I'd like to see more.
Put a poll in the chat. Ask the chat who would they want to see: Ryan Gosling as Doom, or Adam Driver as Doom, or neither as Doom. Put that in there. I want to know what everybody's thinking on that because
I get to it, Ryan Gosling he beefs up maybe for the role. He really puts a lot into it, and then at the end of the day, I just see me looking up on the screen and being like, I don't buy it.
I mean, Marvel, they don't miss with their casting. They haven't.
If they did that, they would.
If they did that.
That'd be insane.
That is to me.
Ryan
That's a
Gosling
big
is
miss.
Doom.
Yeah, it's weird.
It's just odd.
It is. It's on. I mean, but yeah. Let's see. Where are the comments on that one? Let us know down below what you guys are thinking. Are you thinking, hey, cool, Ryan Gosling as Doctor Doom, Adam Driver as Reed Richards, or would you rather have Adam Driver as Doctor Doom, keep Ryan Gosling first? I think Gosling would make a good Wonder Man. That's just me. I think he'd make a better Wonder Man.
Well,
than
we'll get
him.
into that later.
Like, you
We'll get into that
black
later.
hair on him.
Yeah.
He's already like that movie star silly type. I mean, hell, let him do it. But that's just me. But yeah, let us know down below what you guys think of that. What are the comments on?
We got 7 votes so far, none for Gosling, 14% Adam Driver, so I'm guessing that's 1, and everyone else said other. Cornelius, I'm gonna just end that honestly. It seems that's all it's gonna be. Adam Driver fits Doom better than Reed, said Gray, and then Eon said anyone considered Mole Man. I think Adam Driver is a good fit.
Oh shit! He does have that whole, not to try to be, make fun of the brother, but he could be a good mole man, and it's not like I said, that's where I've been saying from the first. Remember when we first talked about Fantastic Four a while back? I said people were like, "Oh, Doom as the villain." Like I've said, they've got other villains because Doom is just such a good villain to bring. Yeah,
Too.
I said Mole Man at the beginning. I thought Mole Man would be great. Yeah, and Adam, I never even thought about that. He does have that whole face. It's a good one. He does.
Whole face.
He does. That's a
The
good one.
whole mole face.
Cornelius said that sounds bad. It wouldn't be a believable casting. And then Big Bro said
Does
Ryan
sound bad.
Gosling as Doctor Doom. LOL. Hope not. And then Eon said neither. Garrus said, does it really matter much? Doom guy doesn't talk. Big Bro said Adam
Not much.
Driver would be great as Doom. Profess the Film Fan said neither. Cornelius said Adam Driver can be the Beyonder.
That's what they were kind of. In another article I was reading, that's kind of what they were hinting at. That he could be possibly the Beyonder also, which I could also see that too.
I can see that.
I could see them as the Beyonder for sure. He's got the whole look, the hair, let it flow.
Right.
Put him in that shiny,
That metal.
metal, be dope.
Also, his voice. He has a good voice for it. I think he has a good voice for that or Doom, though, honestly.
He really could be the Beyonder. I mean, like I said in the other article, what article was that? Who was that on? I don't remember who that was, but they were hinting at that. They were hinting at that he could possibly be the Beyonder.
I ain't
Be a
seen
good
that
fit.
because I ain't seen anything on the Beyonder lately.
I
so.
haven't.
And then Raymond 2000 said, keep Adam Driver away from the MCU.
Oh no, you don't like Adam Driver? I like Adam Driver.
I think he's got something to bring. Yeah.
There's-
He's great.
I like Adam Driver just for the simple fact, like I said, he to me is the only good thing that came out of the sequel trilogy.
Yeah.
So I give him his. You stuck in there and you saved what you could, and wasn't much. So yeah. But let's set him up. So the last topic here that we're gonna get to before we get to some of the Marvel games and things that we're gonna do with you guys, and we might even do a tier list at the end for DCEU stuff, just the DCEU projects. Now that Black Adam's out and things like that, we'll do that. But so we'll get into the next topic here. The next topic that we're going to talk about is going to be the plot for Black Panther. Well, actually, we'll get into this first. Actually, we'll go into this one before we get into the plot for Black Panther. Let me get that on. So, as everybody knows, earlier this week, the rumor came out that Yahya Abdul Mateen II is in talks with Marvel or rumored with Marvel or whatever to possibly be playing Wonder Man. And I absolutely do not like this at all. And the reason I do not like this is because, as I've said, there are plenty of great black superheroes that you could be bringing in that he could be playing other than race swapping, race bending this deal with Wonder Man. When you have
Because
Ryan
then that
Gosling,
becomes a big focus of it, and it
Yeah.
just takes away when there's already black characters.
There's already black characters.
There's
That's
going to
why it
be
doesn't
no
make
controversy.
sense. Exactly. That's why it doesn't make sense to even have
Yeah.
him portraying Wonder Man. He should be. There's some. I mean, you know, let's actually go to it. Let's see. Because we've named many. Let's see. The black superheroes of Marvel. I need a full list. All these characters he could be playing, but you want to bring him in to have him be Wonder Man. And again, like I said, it doesn't make sense to me.
Yeah.
When I'm just going to keep saying Ryan Gosling. I don't want to do it this way. That's why I hate Wikipedia. All right, let's go to the comic vine. So obviously we have Black Panther. I don't know if they're bringing Oh Boy back for playing Luke Cage or not, but hell, there was an option right there. War Machine we've got. At the time we've still got Mahershala Ali. Obviously can't be Storm. We've got Falcon and we've got that boom 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 Nick Fury. Hell, Brother Voodoo even could have been Brother Voodoo because we were rumored to even get Brother Voodoo back in the post-credit scene of Doctor Strange, the first Doctor Strange. So you could bring Brother Voodoo in if you wanted to. Hell, at one point Brother Voodoo is even the Sorcerer Supreme. Hell, that could be another universe if you wanted to do that. We are in the multiverse right now, but you want to have him be Wonder Man. Bishop. We are in the time of the X-Men.
Yeah,
we're talking about the
bringing
X-Men
all that
coming
in.
in. Why not have him be Bishop? There's a lot. I mean, not Cloak. You leave him where he is. I mean, you could go. We've got Isaiah Bradley. We've got Patriot. Black Goliath, even though we got him even in, you got Lawrence Fishburne playing him in Ant-Man or 2, because Ant-Man 2, Ant-Man 2, Lawrence Fishburne playing Black Goliath, but I would rather see.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
One of the comments, just imagine going in for a role like T'Challa or Adam Brashear or Luke Cage. You come out with the role of Wonder Man. Looks like an SNL skit.
Yeah,
right?
That's what I'm saying. It doesn't look right. You could even have Black Goliath. I mean, because we could have Ant-Man getting, going Omega level big. Then you could also have Black Goliath over there with him. I mean, that would be dope. Instead of having a retired Black Goliath and Lawrence Fishburne in Ant-Man 2, so there's a lot of options that you could go with. But like the comment said, imagine going in and coming out as Wonder Man when you could be any of these other characters. So I just think I'm not for that one. I'm not for that one, right? Especially right when we're trying to recast a black character right now.
Right.
Why? I don't know what the fear is of bringing in black characters into Marvel, or keeping black characters on, with Marvel, and to add to that, it's not just like don't say, oh well, there are black characters and they care about this, and you got the Falcon, you've got Nick Fury, you've got War Machine, you've got all them. Look at the time here. You got Idris Elba, who shouldn't even been playing Heimdall to begin with. I'm gonna be real. You've got a talent like Idris Elba, and you've given him 14 minutes of time in the MCU. You've got Samuel Jackson. Yeah, all the movies put together, that's his time in the MCU.
I would not have guessed that.
Yeah,
I would have thought that it was more than that.
That's it right there.
Wow.
You've got Samuel Jackson here, Nick Fury. His time in the MCU, an hour and 16 minutes. You've got Don Cheadle's time, it's 52 minutes and 15 seconds. And then you got old dude, Cleon Bennett, that played...
John Walker,
Battlestar.
Battlestar. Yeah.
So, yeah, and his time is 11 minutes. And then I believe, what was...
Garrus said Anthony Hopkins was Odin. He was only there for like 10 minutes.
Right. And I believe it was... Where is that one? Chadwick Boseman's time is 1 hour and 4 minutes. So... And you got Anthony Mackie with his 2 hours and whatever. But Anthony Mackie and his 2 hours and whatever is because he was the side character.
Captain America.
Right.
He was the sidekick. So he had to be where Cap was.
Right.
So of course, whenever we're the derivative character or we're the sidekick, then sure, we get the time. But so I just think I think that is really something to look at when you're looking at this. You got Samuel Jackson with the hour 16. You got Idris Elba, the talent that you have in Idris Elba. You could have even had Idris Elba come in as Blue Marvel if you wanted to. You could have used that talent, but you're using him to play. That's why, again, just being honest, he never should have been Heimdall. He just never should have been Heimdall. So it's just, and then you got, again, for everybody saying, oh, you got enough of T'Challa, an hour and 4 minutes. What's Robert Downey Jr.'s time?
Oh, it's got to be crazy.
Tom's time is already 2:42.
Yeah.
How many times has T'Challa been in the MCU? They came in the MCU at the same time.
Same movie.
Same movie. The
But
difference is he got
three
three
of his
movies.
own movies.
He got 3 of his own movies where
Yep.
you got to see that. Ooh, I'm going to get into that shit. I'm going to wait. I'm going to get into that shit because I'm
Look
going to
at
wait.
Chris Hemsworth's time, too.
Yeah, you got Chris Hemsworth at 3 hours 25. Of course, you've got Chris Evans at 4 hours and 4. And you've got Robert Downey Jr. at 5 hours and 57 minutes. And again, it's because you got to, and this is going to lead me into the Black Panther stuff. You got to see, regardless of how shitty the Iron Man 2 and 3, in my opinion, are,
Yeah.
we still got to see Tony going through stuff, all the PTSD stuff, all the trauma that he was going through, the stuff with his parents even that led into Winter Soldier, the conflict that led between him and Cap, even seeing Cap's backstories and stuff, with making the decision to not tell Tony, even though he knew about it the entire time.
Right.
The backstories that were built with all of these characters, they all got that.
Yeah.
An hour and 4 minutes for all of you out there. You got enough of T'Challa. An hour and 4 minutes, a handful of cameos in one movie that he died in.
Yeah.
Does not accurately tell you anything about this character. If you were to sit down in here with us and I asked you to tell me about Tony Stark in the MCU, you could do it. You could tell me stories. You could tell me this. You could tell me that. If I asked you to do the same about Chris Evans, you could do that. You can tell me, Cap did this in this movie, and Cap helped in this movie, and Cap showed up and he did this in his own movie. What can you tell me about T'Challa? Well, he showed up in Civil War. And then but he died. He had his film and he died.
Mm-hmm.
Then he showed up in Infinity War. Said something about, you're in Wakanda now, nothing but blood and dust. Showed up in Endgame the last 10 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
And then he's not showing up in his own film. So, that's what you can tell me about T'Challa. That's what you can tell me about him. You can't tell me anything about the character because you've learned nothing about him. Mm-hmm. We've learned nothing about him. So, that then now takes us over to Ryan Coogler and the things that he was saying. So, Ryan Coogler recently did an interview. And in that interview that he did, he was talking about what the script would have been. Because, our brother Chad did pass, before he passed, he and Ryan both wrote the script. Like, the script was done. They had the whole, what they wanted, what Chad wanted the next film to look like with T'Challa, and it was all centered around T'Challa. With it being centered around T'Challa, that then takes me back to something I'm constantly saying again. 2018, they had him leading the Avengers, so we were going to dive even deeper into that.
Yeah.
But let's go back real quick. So, Ryan Coogler came out and said, let me find exactly where that started. He said, I want to find exactly that quote. No, that's Lupita. Nobody cares about what she said. Okay. He said the script we wrote before Chadwick passed was very much rooted in T'Challa's perspective. Coogler said it was a massive movie, but also simultaneously a character study that delved deeply into his psyche and situation. A character study. That is what we've gotten, like I just explained, what we've gotten with Steve Rogers. We got a character study with Tony Stark. We got a character study with fucking Spider-Man. He doesn't even belong to Marvel. Okay? Yeah. So we even got a character study with that.
Yeah.
So again, I know we just had a recent comment of us telling us we don't know what we're talking about and the characters this and the characters that. Then back to my question. Tell me about the character then. Tell me what you've learned about T'Challa in the MCU.
Right. And
you can't tell me that. And so this is sad. It's sad to see that we would have gotten a story that would have been surrounded by the franchise's main character. We would have gotten a story that was going to further develop his story in the MCU.
Mm-hmm. And eventually usher him into, leading the Avengers.
Yes.
Because stop and look at everybody who's around, who's more qualified to lead the Avengers than T'Challa.
Exactly. So it's like, it's sad. And then to have that story, and I would like to see that script, I really would. And then to have that story and then completely change it to where, obviously you saw what your friend wanted, your brother. Yeah. You saw what your brother wanted because he wrote it with him. You spent the time with him. He was telling you that he wanted to delve more deeply into T'Challa's psyche and the situation of Wakanda, because even in the comics, T'Challa deals not only with decisions outside or things outside of Wakanda, he deals with the problems within Wakanda.
Oh, yeah.
It's not always as king. You see that in any type of leadership. Mm-hmm. Not everybody's always going to agree with the decision that the leader makes. Yeah. And with that comes, the rebels, the revolting, the this, the that, the fighting. He deals with that type of stuff in Wakanda. Could that be the situation that they're referring to? Could that have been something going on within Wakanda that he had to deal with? Because again, that would have been the situation. Hell, what am I talking about? The first film, him opening up Wakanda. Not everyone in Wakanda agreed with that.
Right.
So that could have been a situation that developed within Wakanda, that would have developed him as a king, that would have shown us more. Because again, even in his first film, he was robbed of his intelligence.
Yeah.
T'Challa has a PhD.
Yeah.
So the fact that in the first film, not saying that there's anything wrong with Shuri being intelligent, because there's nothing wrong with that.
No.
But again, why did we have to take T'Challa's intelligence just to show Shuri as intelligent?
Right.
Because
they could have both been
intelligent.
Yeah.
So that's something we'll never get. And I've said this before on plenty of times on this channel. We're not going to get to see him be the leader of the Avengers. We won't get to see him bring that intellect to the team. We won't get to see him grow as a leader, not just as a leader of the Avengers, but we're not going to get to see him be a king. We don't get to see that. Last time we saw him, yes, he was a prince, and then he came into, he said in Civil War, I don't just wear the mantle of the Black Panther, I also now wear the mantle of king. And we didn't get to see him be king. He made one decision, and now you're about to have him die of a sickness, so we don't even get to see that. And if he has this bastard child, then we're not even going to get to see him be a father. Yeah. We're not going to get to see him be that strong, black, intelligent king father and raise his son. Yeah. We don't get to see that. We don't get to see him once you bring in the X-Men. Marry the Omega level mutant that she is, Storm. We don't get to see her be the queen next to her king of Wakanda.
They were just scratching the surface.
Just scratching the surface with everything.
His whole arc, everything that he was going to mean to the MCU, all the classic storylines in the comics, Secret Wars, like everything that he was going to be such a key piece to. And because Chadwick dies, they just throw it all out the window. It just doesn't make sense. And say that it's to honor him when he liked the direction it was going and would have liked to see that character continue to do so, but
it's a reckless decision that Marvel's making, because these are things that we need. In order to fall in love with a character, you want to see that character like again, I'm currently on season 5 of Game of Thrones. I have my favorites and I have the ones I want to die.
Right, yeah.
But in order for me to have those feelings, I have to go on a journey with those characters.
Yeah.
I have to have spent time to make me either dislike this character or fall in love with this character or whatever. We have not had that time in the MCU like we've had again with Tony Stark and Steve Rogers. I love Tony. I do. Yeah. The MCU Tony, Robert Downey Jr.'s version, he made me fall in love with, more so with the character than I even thought I already was.
Like you said, we spent time with him.
Exactly. We spent time with him.
How much time with him? We went through how much with him. We saw him go through.
So much so that we even knew some things like I know Tony so well in the MCU that when in Endgame, when they were saying that they wanted to go ask Tony for help, I was like, that's not going to go your way, bro. Tony's not, he's not going for that. He's probably still pissed at you, Steve. Yeah. And so, and not only that, when they showed up, that's one of my favorite lines with Tony, when he says, so you're basing your whole time travel plan off of Back to the Future. And then he says, no. He's like, good, because that'd be horseshit. That's one of my, one, I just love him. So, but I love him because I got to spend time with him. I got to learn about the character. I got to see Tony go through the PTSD and the struggles of all the visions he was seeing. I got to see Tony eventually marry and have a child with the woman that he loved. I got to see Tony develop from being the playboy that he was in the first one to still being that, but being just a bit more hands on the rails on controlling and leading a team. I don't get that with T'Challa. We don't get that. So the fact to say that, again, to see this, to know that you did have a story, and then to flip it back right here, to know that the overall MCU had a plan for the character, you don't then negate those plans. And I get it for the people coming, actually I don't get it, for the people coming in the comments saying Chadwick Boseman died. Please do not reveal the obvious to me again. I understand that Chadwick Boseman died. I understand that these people, somebody in the comments,
that's why he's not in the movie.
Right. Someone in the comments said, well, Lupita knew him. That's why you didn't know him. That's why she doesn't want him recast. Listen, again, come into these conversations with your facts. Lupita found out the exact same way I found out, you found out, and you found out. If she was that close to him, she would have found out the minute it all happened, the closeness of his family, and like the way that Michael B. Jordan found out, or the way that Ryan Coogler found out. Obviously, the sister wasn't that close with him. So when you come into these conversations again, come in educated, come in fully loaded, because I didn't even reply to that. I just put the laughing emojis and said recast T'Challa, because at this point I'm done arguing with the ignorance. We've given the evidence. It's all laid out. All you have to do is continue the character. Just don't kill him.
that's all.
Do whatever the fuck you want to do with Wakanda Forever. At this point, I don't give a fuck. But don't kill him. You don't have to have him off the screen. And again, Ryan Coogler, it's weird, my brother, for you to sit here and have all that time with Chad. You wrote a script with him. I'm sure you had private conversations about what the character meant to him, what he wanted to see the character doing, and then your reaction to that, your reasoning for wanting to do the film to honor your brother was to have a morbid funeral? Second funeral?
Which is most likely the main plot device in the movie.
Right. I mean, are we even gonna see T'Challa at any like I don't know, like I'm not saying his face or anything like that, and I can actually bring that up too. So while I'm saying that, I don't know if are we gonna see T'Challa? Is it going to be one of those things where is he gonna die off screen? Are we gonna see like what are we gonna see? Is he in the film at all? Like what are we looking at? So this I saw on, and the only way I can bring this up accurately. Well, actually, that's not true. Let this load really quick. This I saw. Come on, thing. Hold on. Plenty of things that could be done.
Well, like look what they pulled off in the newer Star Wars movies with Carrie Fisher.
Exactly.
You know, Bruce Willis, he's got, he's come out that he has like, I forget what it's called, but some disorder to where he's not going to be able to like deliver lines, and he actually just signed over his like digital likeness to still be in films.
Really? I did not know that.
I just heard something about that this week.
There's plenty of things that can be done. Don't tell me that you can't get another actor out there, because when I saw this the first time, I had to look. I had to turn my brightness up. I was like, wait, is that Chad? Because you can't tell me, brother, because y'all already all think we look alike anyway. So you can't tell me that you can't get another actor in here to play that role. That right there, that you can't, what?
Yeah.
Come on, bruh.
Yeah.
Come on. Like,
It's flawless.
It's easy. It's easy to do. Again, if you want to keep him out of this film, do what you feel you got to do. Just don't be morbid and have a second funeral that you are now making the audience pay for to come see you put your friend in the ground again.
Right.
Like, that just doesn't make sense to me. Lapita, talking about she was weeping at the end. Well, you already wept at the first funeral.
Yeah.
That's why you were weeping, because you had to relive the fucking trauma.
Right, yeah.
Like, look at what's going on with the Jeffrey Dahmer stuff. I mentioned this stuff when I did it with the live with Ian and everybody.
Yeah.
Some things are triggering to people, bro.
Yeah.
Some things are triggering. Some people that may have just been getting over the 2 years of the death of Chadwick or whatever. Now you're coming in and you're making them relive that. You're making them relive what happened 2 years ago with Chadwick, and then you look at the stuff with Jeffrey Dahmer. Those families of those victims are speaking out. They're like, wait a minute, why are you guys profiting off of my family member's death and making us relive this trauma?
Yeah,
like,
that's the biggest thing is relive. Like they literally, any family who was affected by that back then has not been the same since. Their life is there hasn't been a day that's gone by where at some point during the day they don't remember that their loved one died in that horrific way.
A song could remind you of anything.
But like just the fact that it was like a national story, the gruesomeness of all of it, and then it's been however long removed, they probably at this point get to like walk around way more normal, and then this shit. Like I really sympathize
I do
for
too.
those families, given how much time has gone by, and that now that have you seen some of these disgusting parents who are dressing their kids up as
that's
Dahmer
what
for
I was just
Halloween?
about to say. We can't because we're calling the recast crowd. The pro recasters are getting called like, oh, you guys are sick for wanting to, it's let Chadwick rest in peace and all this kind of stuff. But yet these are the same people that had to make Amazon take the Jeffrey Dahmer costume off because it's in such high demand for Halloween.
Yeah.
People want to be Jeffrey Dahmer for Halloween.
I'm saying, like, what happened?
Why are we
why
glorifying?
can't we be something like fictional.
Yeah,
I thought
like,
that's why.
that's what I'm saying, bro. But see,
Why you want to be a
you
real
can't-
nigga
you
that
can't
walks
see
around
recasting,
eating
but you
shit,
can
bro.
see dressing up as Jeffrey Dahmer for
Right.
Halloween.
Like
and
real
glorifying
evilness
that.
too, like not nothing fiction, like not a fictional
fuck outta here.
Lucifer character or
Right.
something. Like you,
Yeah.
This is a real ass
real
nigga that was
evil-
eating people and
Yeah.
drilling holes through motherfuckers and like what the fuck? Like keeping skulls and shit, keeping body parts, dismembering them, but you want to glorify that,
Yeah.
but
No.
But God forbid we have T'Challa on
we
screen.
say recast T'Challa and we're the sick ones.
Yeah.
Come on, bro. Make it make
a real
fucking
person
sense.
died. They
Make-
want to remind you again.
Make
that
it make
Chadwick
fucking
did pass.
sense. So nah, but I disagree with it.
doesn't make sense.
I just
No.
I don't
He's so
think that.
hypocritical.
Yeah.
And like I said, it goes back to what Chadwick has said plenty
times. He has said himself so many times. Gosh, I've said this so many times. I'm gonna say it so many times after. He wanted you to see the role and not him.
Yep.
That's what it was. That's why he wanted to do the character study of T'Challa, because he wanted you to see T'Challa. You wanted you to see him. Wanted you to know him better throughout the MCU, not just the hour and 4 minutes that we've gotten to see him in a handful of
Right.
cameos.
Yeah.
In his own movie. That's not it. He wanted you to actually learn the character like we've learned about Peter Parker. We're excited to see where Peter Parker's going to go from here. We got to learn about Tony. We're going to be ecstatic when Tony comes back in the MCU.
Mm-hmm.
We got to learn about Thor. We're still learning about Thor. Hell, we didn't learn much about this in this last film, but we're still learning about Thor.
Thor's unlearning things at this point. Like, I feel like they've just been making Thor like dumber every movie. I feel like
Especially
he
this
started
last
off.
one.
Yeah, he started off like kind of more serious, like what you call science, we call magic. It's one the same. Like it can like express and explain all these things, and then they just like have him being like more jock, dumb guy.
Yeah, just like, but even with that, they still got the development in there.
Yes.
we still got more Thor. You know, if regardless of him being stupid or what, we still got more of him.
Still got more.
We don't get that with T'Challa.
We still get more Loki after he dies 7,000 times.
Right. So, that's my thoughts on the script, and I just Ryan Coogler and that whole thing. Like I said, I think it's sad. I think it's sad because that's the story that he wanted. That's the direction it was going, but you weirdly picked a different direction within minutes.
Opposite, not even a different one.
Yeah,
They
just
picked
complete
the opposite.
Complete opposite. So, So again, let us know below in the comments what you guys are thinking. Are you thinking, hey, recast fucking T'Challa as always, or are you one of the ones that think shut the fuck up? And if you are, no one cares. Who asked you? no one gives a fuck. No one asked you. So, yeah, that's how I'm feeling about it today.
Straight up.
We don't care if they die.
Bro, straight up. That shit had me so weak last week, bro. Now, before Cornelius said that he grew up in Milwaukee, people still talk about Dahmer traumatizing the black community. He said that guy worked at the same chocolate factory as my great aunt.
See?
Shit.
That's what I'm talking about. Yeah. But yet, we're the sick ones because we want T'Challa recast, but you motherfuckers are out there sending Amazon's website into a fucking frenzy because you want the fucking costume.
Yeah, like
what?
On the shelves, like.
And then we had a bit of an argument in the comments. I'm just gonna ask you because we're gonna see what you think about it. So someone in the comments thinks that T'Challa had a character arc in the movie of Civil War. Did he or did he not?
Is he meaning like
in the movie Civil War?
Because he's like
T'Challa had a character arc.
No, I disagree. No, he didn't have a character arc.
I disagree as well.
No, that we didn't learn anything about him, and the reason I will say no is because that was our first time meeting him. How do we know that wasn't the way the brother was already programmed? As far as like everything that he did in the film, and which wasn't much in the film besides preventing Zemo from killing himself and then chasing down Bucky. What was the arc there for that?
Yeah, that was.
There's no arc there. All he did was chase down Bucky because he was going to. Yeah, that's
what's
it.
the arc? We know
really
his
just
dad
him
dies. He
preventing
thinks
him
he
from
killed his
killing
dad.
himself.
And he's chasing him down. That's
That's
really
it. That's it. Then he learned it was Zemo. He stopped Zemo from killing himself and said death is too easy. Boom. That's it. That's the only thing we learned.
Yeah.
There was nothing else we learned about T'Challa in that. It was just the fact that we knew that the Black Panther was now in the MCU. That's the only thing.
Right.
To me, I think that's one of the best versions of him within the MCU is from Civil War. But
All right, look at the latest comment. Garrett said, "I disagree with this. I can explain his arc."
Well, brother, I will let you explain that. Go ahead, and we're going. Well, I'll get into it if you explain it. Go ahead and read from other people.
Raymond 2000 said, "I said it once, I'll say it again. Hollywood monetizes black grief. They do it to Jewish people a bit too, but with us, they love black trauma movies."
That's true.
And then Cornelius said he didn't have an arc. He had plots, not an arc. Broken plots don't equal a main character arc.
I agree.
And then Gray said T'Challa has an arc of almost dying, being snapped, and not dying again. T'Challa is the MCU Kenny of Southmore.
Okay.
No, man.
And then pretty much up before that was Garrison's Steppenwolf debating if T'Challa had a character arc or not. Not even debating it. He said they were having a pretty long ass conversation about this.
Yeah, I see.
He had a little grow.
Profess the
He had a
film
little
fan
change of
said
heart,
the
but
trolls
that's not
can't
really
separate the actor from the character.
They can't. And the thing that they can't. Well, what he said, he literally learned what would happen if vengeance consumed him.
Vengeance.
Yes, what he's remember
For
when
his
he
father.
said when he said he can't let vengeance consume him over trying to kill his father. I still don't think that's an arc. I don't think that. I think that with that's more so just something he learned in that little moment he was in the film.
Right.
That doesn't then tell us anything about him.
But then moving on, he said because Zemo was so caught in vengeance, he had to learn how to let go because T'Challa was also on a revenge path to kill Zemo.
I don't.
Well, he was also going to kill, which he did kill, Killmonger as well, or kill Killmonger, Killmonger as well.
Shout out Killmonger. Shout out
Max
Killmonger.
on his
If you're
back.
out there,
So I
Killmonger
mean,
coming. T'Challa coming for you.
there has been an arc that Zemo's seen was great character development, but
Yeah, it was character. There you go. There's the word. It's character
Right.
development more than
Yeah.
anything. It's not an arc.
Right.
It's just developing the
Sort of
character.
agree.
That's all it was. It's not. It's definitely not an
Yeah.
arc, because, yeah. Okay. Yeah. Like I said, that's the perfect. That's it. Raymond is development. We watched him develop throughout that film, for the moments he was on the screen.
yeah.
Raymond said Tony has an arc, Thor has an arc, Hulk has an arc, Hawkeye has an arc, Black Widow has an arc. How does Hawkeye got a bigger arc than T'Challa?
And
Yeah. And he even left the team. He retired.
Yeah.
You know, so it's just like I said, that's true though. We learned more about Hawkeye than anything. Hell, we learned what was that in Ultron? We learned the most about Hawkeye. We learned he had a whole ass family.
Right.
I mean, hell, he got his
Yeah,
own
big
series, and we
awesome.
learned more about his family even in that. And you know that his wife is a part of Shield. She's a part of. I don't even remember. The show got on my damn nerves. I think it was Shield. She was a part of because it was the whole deal with the watch and all that.
yeah, you know,
I can give you examples. That was an example. I can tell you stories about Hawkeye. I cannot tell you stories about
Only so much-
T'Challa.
yeah, you can only get so far with T'Challa.
There's not much I can go on with his story in the MCU. Like, what do you want me to tell you? What do you want me to tell you?
Yeah.
The scene in the underpass was badass because how fast he was fucking outrunning fucking cars.
Right.
Sure, I can tell you about that. Move, Captain. Okay.
Yeah.
Black Panther, the film. We know about that. I mean, you know what happens in that. Infinity War. He gets dusted.
You know,
That's what I'm saying. There's nothing. I'm thinking, bruh.
Yeah.
I'm thinking. I'm trying to think. I'm trying to see if I can give you. I can't. There's nothing I can give you.
It's more so just been scenes he's been in than like him having.
Yeah,
like,
I
some-
don't care. That's one of my favorites. I'm Clint. I don't care.
Yeah.
that is one of my favorites.
But I really, bruh, that's when he tells Cap his move, Cap. And I won't ask the second time he does that flipping that twist kick shit in the air, bruh.
yeah.
Yeah.
Dope.
Dope. I thought he was so dope in Civil War. You know, I even like the things that the conversation between him and Natasha on the bench when he's like, in my culture, death is not the end, and he starts explaining, you know, everything with Bast and Sekhmet. Like, bro, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. Yeah. So there's just
But that's it. Again, that's it.
so no, still disagree with that. So, if that's all the comments there, we got from Nicholas, what Nicholas G can say, it's not a full-blown arc, but a mini one. I still wouldn't call it an arc. Where I think we are, do we need to do a definition of what an arc is? And what
Character arc is the transformation or inner journey of a character over the course of a story. If a story has a character arc, the character begins as one sort of person and gradually transforms into a different sort of person in response to changing developments in the story.
Okay, now pull up character development. Probably going to be...
In literature, character development is the craft of giving a character a personality, depth, and motivations that propel them through a story. Character development is also defined as how a character evolves throughout the course of a story.
And that is what T'Challa did in Civil War. Not the first definition.
That second definition of character development is what T'Challa went through in Civil War. Not the... No. It's character development.
The thing is, he doesn't... It's development because all he does is realize something and make a slight change in what he wants.
Right.
It's not like he goes through this arc of becoming a whole new character, like this big self-realization.
Like
that
Tony.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Like Tony. In the
or
third
Bucky.
film. Yeah, or Bucky. In the third film of the third Iron Man film, Tony definitely realized there that he had to change. Things had to, like, that's an arc for that character.
Oh, even just in the first Iron Man, he did, just because he went from having one point of view and then being in the cave and then realizing that his weapons are in the wrong hand. Even that's more of an arc, within a single film.
That's true too.
You know, than what happened in Civil War.
I mean, you really want a
Great example of a character arc.
go watch Avatar: The Last Airbender. Zuko. That is that's the absolute definition of a character arc.
100%.
Like you see that character completely change.
Yeah.
Go from a crazy spoiled brat prince trying to restore his honor by capturing the Avatar that he didn't know shit about.
Yeah.
To
You need to go watch some Breaking Bad.
to realizing or Breaking Bad,
Bad.
to realizing
Every
that
character
you know, okay, in order for me to restore my honor, it's not going to be just learning everything he learned throughout the course of the 4 seasons. That's character arc.
Yeah.
That is a character arc.
There's
it's one of the best examples.
Garrus, I'm gonna explain simply why he didn't have a character arc, and it's because he made one slight change that he didn't want to kill Zemo. That did not make T'Challa a whole new person. He made one little decision to spare a life. You're basing that he spared Zemo. That's an arc. Like, he didn't change as a person. All he did was spare a life.
He still avenged his father.
Because that's what I'm saying. Because he learned that either way, he learned that Zemo was going to kill himself. Right. So he's like, oh, why would I kill someone who wants to kill himself?
Right.
It's not like he's changing as a whole. We don't even know what he is at that point. At that point, he's just he's not a king or anything. We don't know what he is. Mm-hmm. He doesn't have a story to even start an arc.
Right. That's true too. There's no story for him to have. Like I said, we didn't know anything about T'Challa really in that film. So, I mean, irregardless, recast T'Challa so that you can have more conversations about his story, so we can learn more about him. Because regardless, the MCU has told us nothing about him. You've learned nothing about T'Challa from the MCU. You really want to learn about T'Challa, go pick up T'Challa's comics. It's the only way that you're going to learn about him if the MCU continues to double down on not recasting him. That's it.
Yeah.
It's the only way. Because this shit that we've gotten from them, I'm about to get mad again, is getting disrespectful. So I'm trying not to even go back into that spot. So, no. No.
But anyway, appreciate everybody being here.
We're still here with you guys. That's our T'Challa conversation. I'm sure you guys will continue to talk about that in the comments. But we are going to move on now to. Do you want to do the Marvel Encyclopedia now, or do you want to do the what time is it?
It is 2:20.
Or do we want to do a list for
chat? What y'all want first? Y'all want to do the giveaway first, or y'all want to start a DC? What's the tier list we're doing today?
DCEU.
A DCEU tier list.
Movies.
Whichever one y'all want first.
Whichever one you guys want first, we'll start that first.
Everybody's still going on T'Challa.
Yeah. Give them a
That's all. That's the reason they come.
Yeah.
You guys,
They're thirsty.
you guys. I was looking at the content that's been uploaded these past few times. You guys do know we love other stuff. We do love other stuff.
We got 2
Big
votes
fans
for
of it all.
tier list already.
Okay, we'll start the tier
Okay.
list.
Tier list to teas.
Let me pull the tier list deal up.
Dude, Ryan Gosling is Doom. What are we even talking about? That is insane.
It is.
Like, let's get Clay Aiken to play Doom.
Let's see, DCEU.
Sorry, chat. I'm gonna check my fantasy score while we pulling this up. I'm probably losing, by the way.
I don't know if I want to do. Okay, yeah, just the films. Yeah, just the films. Is Black Adam on here? Oh yeah, it is. Okay.
Hey, we up by 2.
Shazam is ever down here? Shazam's not on here. Yeah, it is. Are these all the DCEU films? Is that it?
I'm
Sure.
blind.
I know, I'm having trouble seeing too.
I'm having trouble seeing that.
Let's see. I think these are all of them. Let's see. We got DCEU movies for now. We've got a ranking of DCEU movies. We'll be updating. Okay, we'll go back to the other one because they have Black Adam and everything on there. So we'll go with that one, just the DCEU. All right, so we'll start first with at the front here, which is going to be not the Snyderverse version, but it's Joss Whedon's version of Justice League. And if I have to start, I'm putting that in the D version for me. That's just me. I think that movie's absolute shit on the ground.
It's not good.
Yeah, I think that Joss Whedon's version of this is just terrible. I've seen the film once. I will never watch it again. If it's not the Snyder cut, I'm not watching it again. So that's just me.
I went to sleep during that movie.
It's not a good
And then I
film.
watched the Snyder cut and never watched the Whedon cut again. So
Yeah, it's not.
so I'm
good.
cool with not even putting it on there.
That one's gross.
He's
It's
like,
a D,
"Is there
D
an
for
E?"
sure.
I'm cool with leaving that shit off the list.
I guess since it's just right there, next would be Black Adam. Black Adam in the DCEU. Again, we talked about Black Adam today. I thought it was a really good DCEU film.
One of the better ones.
One I will go see again. The Rock was great. Henry Cavill, yay. Plot, maybe not, but but overall the film was great. So I would say for me personally, if it's the DCEU and the ones I'm looking at down here, it's an A.
Right.
Actually, it's even an S. If it's in the DCEU,
Right.
Connective storylines issue.
comparing it to
Yeah.
It's one of the.
Yeah.
comparing
I mean,
just comparing it to what we're literally looking at right now.
I mean, I'm okay with putting nothing in an A or S. Like,
no, that's true too.
I'm okay with that. Like,
That's true too. It doesn't have to be A or S. It could be.
because in my none of them, I'm okay with putting it in B and having nothing in A and S. Because I don't think there's a DCU film that's in.
Oh.
Now, I know there's not an S.
No, not like if you're comparing it
Now,
to
there's a
like
debatable
wider stuff,
A.
yeah. But if it's just what we're looking
Just in
at,
this little. I mean, definitely for what the DCU is,
compared to each
it's
other?
it's the best DCU movie I think I've watched. EU, I didn't like The Flash, didn't like Aquaman, didn't like any of.
Yeah. Batman vs Superman.
I didn't really
is-
like any of them. If I'm being honest,
So
when
are
I
we-
was a kid.
are we? What is chat saying? Are we going to put Black Adam in B or A? We'll suspend
I say-
S.
I say.
Can't support
If we're
that.
doing for DC, I say A.
I'd say A. Personally, which one is this?
Is that Snyder cut?
Is that the Snyder cut? No, that's not the Snyder cut. That's.
Let's see. This has like Peacemaker and stuff too.
Did you watch
So it has
Peacemaker?
some series. I watched part of it.
Okay, I
No,
saw
I watched
scenes.
that last episode.
Yeah, I saw scenes. What did Usher say? He added us. He added the channel.
I just watched Black Adam. I don't know why critics are hating hard. It was great. Stop the slow motion scene at a particular part in the movie. 8 out of 10.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know which one this is. Am I lost? Because it's not the Snyder Cut one.
If it's not Snyder Cut, I
We
have no
can't
idea
even
what
read
it
the
is.
list we pulled.
Wait a minute. I think one of these, the one we put in D. This is Josh Whedon's Justice League down here. And this is the Batman versus Superman some kind of edition. And if it's Batman versus Superman, it can stay the fuck down there too.
Yeah.
Batman versus Superman is whack. But before that's the special editions. We missed that. Sorry. The first one that we put in there in D was Batman versus Superman, whatever special edition it is. I haven't seen it. But if I'm still talking Batman v Superman,
Yeah.
it's D. It ain't good. I don't like it at all.
Did you say Martha? Well, that changes things.
The only thing I do like from that is I want to see if you can bleed. Or do you bleed or whatever. That's the only thing I like.
You will.
Yeah. It's the only thing I like.
Everything that was good about that movie was in the trailer for that movie.
Yeah.
I was so excited to see that.
I was too. I was super
so
excited
pumped,
for it.
And then I was like, oh, everything cool was in the trailer.
It was just bad, man.
Is shit. Honestly, also, like, Jesse Eisenberg was, I thought, terrible as
Oh.
Lex Luthor. I thought it
Man.
was terrible.
Jesse Eisenberg is Lex Luthor is awful.
Yeah.
It's one of the worst decisions the DCU has made in casting it for sure.
And
He's
they made
terrible.
some bad decisions.
And they have. And then
they
they
made some doozies.
Yeah, no, he was terrible.
Yeah, not good.
Yeah, Doomsday was cool. Doomsday was cool. That was probably about the only. I mean, outside of some of the dialogue things, that was
A
the
lot
only
of people
cool
saying
thing.
the Batman vs Superman special is BC to them.
Really, I've not seen the special.
I
What's
haven't
different in the
either.
What's different in the special chat from
Yeah.
the I guess the theatrical release?
Is that some? I hope it's not, because I don't want to watch that. But is it something I need to look into?
Right?
Is it that different?
Is very different? Like in the Snyder Cut?
Oh, it's the Ultimate Edition. Okay, so did someone ask about the Ultimate Edition?
It gives
earlier?
30 minutes more of story.
Oh, does it like change how you really feel about it overall?
It feels.
Oh, that's what Snyder Steppenwolf asked earlier. He
It
said
fills
how
you
Ultimate
on the
Edition-
plot points that didn't used to make sense. It fills in. They're saying it fills in the plot holes.
Ah, okay. Well, I've not seen that one.
Neither have I.
Not seen that one. But the next one on there, this one I have seen, and I regrettably saw it, is
Birds of Prey.
Birds of Prey. We're spending a lot of time in the D section because Birds of Prey is also really bad to me. I hate that movie. Like, I don't know. I just really don't like that movie. It's just not a good movie. It's not a good movie at all. No. So, I mean, where would you guys put Birds of Prey?
It's
I
not,
put it C or D.
I don't like it.
It wasn't.
Because I like
What
Harley
they did
Quinn.
with-
I don't like it.
I like Harley Quinn, but yeah.
This
They
need,
did terrible with Black Mask.
this one probably needs to go in the not on the lettered section. I mean, is it really that bad?
No,
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't know if this is just a bias thing. I don't know if it's really that bad. I didn't.
Oh,
I
no, it's
didn't like
bad.
it.
I didn't like it. It was terrible to me. I thought like, what the fuck? I thought it was really bad.
Yeah.
Really bad. I know I saw earlier a lot of people saying, man, it's still S tier.
I was about to say I will not.
wouldn't say
I don't
S.
give a fuck how many people comment that shit. I'm not agreeing with that.
I
Like,
don't know if it's S. I don't know if it's S.
Man of Steel was so long and so slow.
It's probably not probably. It is the best Superman
best.
film we've gotten.
Yeah.
For sure,
Yeah.
obviously. But
but take that with a grain of
But-
salt, because we haven't gotten any great Superman films yet.
no, it's good.
We've gotten debatable good ones. I just don't think we've got any great ones.
No, we really haven't.
Yeah, it's good.
Nigga said
But
Birds
I
of
can put
Prey
Man of
is
Steel
a
like
G.
B.
it's good, but it definitely has issues that I have with it. But overall, it's a good movie. It's not bad. It's not something like, it's not one that I'm like itching to rewatch often, but
Right.
it's not bad.
I've seen everywhere in the comments Man of Steel being from A through D, so or
That's what I'm telling
S
you.
through D. So I've seen.
It is one of those. With that one, it's like, how good is it? Some people disagree. Some like
Everyone, because everyone wants a
Kinda all
different
over
thing.
the
yeah,
place.
with Superman.
Yeah.
Everybody has their idea of what Superman should be, and I'm not saying that's a bad thing because I have mine. Hell, like I said off camera, we have argued
Lord.
Superman so many times. So yeah,
Lord.
Superman, and he's one of my favorite just characters in general. So I think the best Superman that we've ever gotten was the Cartoon Network Justice League. That to me is probably the best Superman we've ever gotten. Yeah, that's the Superman that I want to see. So that's just me. But I think Man of Steel, for me personally, it's like C or B. Not even B, C.
I think it's C. I was thinking
C.
B.
Cool
Put
with
it
I'm
C.
cool with C because I was
okay
gonna
with
say
C.
D.
It's definitely C.
It's
I can't do it, Nick.
I couldn't put it S
Can't
tier.
do it. Now the first Wonder Woman. The first Wonder Woman was good.
Second.
I don't even. Where is the second? I don't even see the second on here. Oh, I see it. I see 84. It's the one with all the colors.
Oh, yeah.
The first Wonder Woman was good. I'll put it in like a B.
B.
Yeah, the first Wonder
Cool with
Woman was
that.
good. There's not really much to. It was a good film. I liked it. I can never pronounce her name. That plays Wonder
Gal
Woman.
Gadot.
Gal Gadot, yes, she's. I'm so glad that she's still Wonder Woman because they announced Wonder Woman 3. Patty Jenkins is going to do that. So any type of hope for Patty Jenkins' Rogue Squadron Star Wars film, Star Wars fans, that shit ain't happening. So she's doing Wonder Woman 3. So I'm happy about that. Well, when I say I'm happy about that, I forgot who helped her on the first Wonder Woman. I don't remember who helped her on the first Wonder Woman, but he did not help her on the second one, which is why it was the mess of a movie that it was.
You're saying help Patty Jenkins?
Yes, I forgot who was.
I'm not familiar.
She had, what was his name? He had him. I don't remember, but he was reeling. He was the one reeling her in on some of the decisions,
I couldn't.
like they needed to have with Taika, but they didn't have on that with Love and Thunder. So yeah, no, I think that hopefully this can be a good third one.
Yeah.
But the first one was good. Now, chat's going to have to help on this one. You watched half of it. You didn't watch any of it, and I didn't watch any of it. Well, I've seen scenes of Peacemaker. Where does Peacemaker rank in the DCEU? Now, for the scenes I have seen of Peacemaker, they were good. They were funny.
Some pretty funny things.
Some funny, like my favorite scene is the one with him arguing with that old man when he
Batman.
when he said, "Yeah, Batman's a hero." That's
Candy ass
rich
Mommy and daddy issue.
That is so funny.
How many people do you think he's indirectly killed
Yeah.
by not killing
killing
psycho
it.
pieces of shit? Who just come out and kill him.
That scene is funny, and I like the ending scene where it's just a silhouette of Cavill and Gal Gadot. Batman's not even fucking there. Flash and Aquaman, and he goes, Peacemaker's telling him, "You're fucking late." And go fuck a fish or whatever. Yeah. So I thought Peacemaker. The scenes that I saw.
One person said Peacemaker was a B, but everyone else is saying it's not really above any of the films.
Oh yeah.
It's not better than.
Cornelia said, "Oh, Cena, automatic F minus." Yes, Alan Heinberg. That's who it was. Yes, he was the one, but he didn't write the second one. I don't believe, and I believe it allowed Patty Jenkins to go a little wild with what she wanted to do.
A little goofy on it.
Yes, that's right.
Cheetah was terrible.
Yeah, Cheetah was awful.
Yeah.
So Peacemaker, people said anywhere from what?
One person said it's a B, and then we've got I haven't seen it. Looked boring. Automatic F minus.
Well, since we
I wouldn't
haven't
put it on
seen
any movie. No, we can just leave it off.
We'll leave them off. We'll leave them off. So Aquaman, the first one.
Oh gosh. I'm not a fan.
I'm not a fan
I'm not
either.
a fan.
I'm not a fan either, man.
I watched it, so it wasn't to me. I'm cool with the D.
It's probably a D, yeah.
Yeah,
It can be on there, but it's not.
Like I said, it could be on there.
Like, I'll allow it.
It's okay. It's okay.
It's
I mean, I'm
not-
okay with it being a D2. It's okay.
Yeah.
Shazam.
I didn't dig Shazam.
I didn't dig Shazam, but I would put Shazam in a B if I'm going to put Shazam up here with the DCEU movies, because
Yeah.
out of all of them, it's the humor gets quite annoying, but
Too much.
it was one of the more fun ones, if I have to say. It was one of the more fun
can see that.
DCEU
Yeah.
films.
I can see that.
Like, I like the kid that plays Batson. Now that was my question, because they showed the Shazam trailer before, the Shazam 2 trailer before.
Right.
How long is this kid gonna be Billy? Because he's significantly older from the
That was
last.
Shazam too.
Yeah, that in the trailer.
I swear I'd seen all that shit happen already.
Yeah, that was
what?
that
I thought
was Shazam 2 in the
I was
trailer.
like, I was
Yeah.
dead ass like,
All
why are
the
they
other kids.
replaying the first trailer?
no,
Okay.
no. That was
Okay,
Shazam
that's
2.
crazy.
That's what I'm saying. The kid Billy, whoever
Well,
plays
so
Billy,
what the
forget,
fuck
he
are they
looks
doing
older.
with him?
I don't know. With what, Shazam?
No, yeah,
don't know.
nigga in the
With
same
Black Adam.
universe as Black Adam and Superman. He just over here
Well, Superman
Digging
showed
in
up
his-
in the first one,
digging in his belly button.
so he obviously knows Superman.
No, that's what I'm saying. He knows he's in the same universe as these niggas. He's digging in his belly button.
Yeah.
I really don't know.
So I'm just like looking at the kid that plays him, like, what are they gonna do
That's
with
what's
him?
weird.
Because if Billy, I mean, I don't know, man. I don't know. That's funny. It's interesting though. I mean, I guess he still just stays Shazam. He just grows up, but that child is significantly older.
Yeah.
I was just like, damn, how long's it been since the last Shazam? Kids in Hollywood grow up
Yeah,
really
it's the
fast, it
Stranger
looks
Things
like.
kids.
Yeah, bro. Yes, the Stranger Things kids. They look how old
Yeah.
they look. Look at Caleb. Caleb's
Oh,
completely
yeah.
transformed.
Not
completely
even the same
transformed.
human
I seen bro dress up for Halloween. I was like, that's crazy. Because I ain't seen bro in like 5-6 years.
Man.
Whole new human.
Completely different. Okay, now this is the original Batman versus Superman, not the special edition. Again,
Just,
Boom.
Yeah.
like we've had that conversation. It's a D. It's a D.
Is it even a D? Does it?
What
does
is
it
that?
deserve to be
That is
on
Wonder
there?
Woman 84.
Oh.
I don't even know if I want it on there.
This is the one where she flew, right?
No.
Where she first flew?
Yes.
Yes.
Don't put it. No.
I don't even think she deserves.
Don't
the
put it
D,
on
you know
there.
what I mean?
Don't put her on there. She
No.
needs to stay down there with Birds of Prey.
I mean,
Yeah.
compared to how they fell off from the first one,
Yeah,
don't put
no.
that shit up there.
Yeah, no, that one's not good either.
It might be the worst of all of them, in my opinion. Honestly.
84.
Yeah.
84 is 84.
That and
was
Birds
pretty
of Prey,
terrible.
I'd say.
Yeah, 84 is bad. 84. Everybody's saying leave that off. Tragic. Somebody, Steppenwolf said abomination.
It's like, well,
Nicholas said there needs to be an F tier. Next is the second Suicide Squad. Now,
Now that one I like.
I did like the
I
second
liked that one a
Suicide
lot.
Squad.
I like them both.
I enjoy actually I really do. I like them both, but I enjoyed
Yeah.
the second
But the second one more
Suicide
so.
Squad. Yeah, second one more so just because Jared Leto was the Joker. Just ugh. But yeah, it's
I'm
definitely
okay with, like A or B.
yeah. I was gonna say it's definitely A tier. If we're and in this list, it's A tier for sure.
Yeah.
It was a good film. I liked the dynamic between Cena and Idris. I liked them two together. I thought that was it was funny, especially
Yeah,
when they
King
were
Shark
trying
in there
to
for some comedic
Yeah.
relief.
Yeah.
Like
King Shark.
you
was
just
so
had a little
good.
bit of everything.
the forest scene when they were trying to do the outkills.
Yes.
That was
Yeah.
so funny. Which
That was
Cena
hilarious.
said
Yeah.
fucking pissing contest.
that shit was
That
funny.
was so. That whole movie was funny. I watched that one more than once. That one was-
No,
Yeah.
I've
No, I've
that
seen it
movie
more
a
than once.
plethora of
Yeah,
times.
I've
I've
seen
seen
it
that
more
movie a
than
good
once.
amount of
that one
times.
was really good.
Because didn't it go straight to HBO Max?
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
It did?
So I
Yeah.
did see it a couple times.
Yeah.
I did see it a couple times because I thought it was good. The only thing, I mean, Starro's not always the best villain sometimes, but cool. Okay. That was that. But it was good. I liked it. Then the first Peacemaker, I liked it too. Again, I didn't like, it's not A to me, it's probably like B, but I don't,
Yeah, I'm okay with Suicide Squad being B.
I didn't like Jared Leto.
I don't like that one because I got more Harley Quinn in that one.
I didn't know until I went back and watched that again that was actually Ben Affleck in
Yeah.
in that. I did not.
Oh, whatever.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
did
the
not
Lamborghini
know.
scene.
Yeah, I did not know that. I guess I was late to the party because I did not know that shit. I was like, oh shit, that's Ben Affleck in this movie with Jared Leto and his
And
weird
with
Joker shit.
Deadshot in that scene.
Yeah.
Yep.
In the
Yeah.
alley.
Yeah, with Will's
His
character.
daughter and
Yeah, no, I
Good
thought this one was.
captain.
I thought this one was good. It's definitely a B, but I thought it was good.
Yeah.
And then Snyder Cut. Now this one is debatable. Now this is where
Right.
not debatable for me, honestly. I think it's like a TCU should say tier, but that's just because I think that this. I thought it was really good. I thought that anytime. The only thing I hate about it is that obviously he didn't get to finish, so we don't get to see Darkseid. We didn't get to
Right.
see Jon Stewart's Green Lantern. We got to see the behind the scenes pictures, but didn't get to see it. You know, the whole conversation between Bruce and Martian Manhunter at the end, now going nowhere.
Yeah.
So, hopefully all those characters still get brought in to whatever they're trying to do. But
Right.
I thought that it was good. It's long as shit,
It
man.
was long.
but it's good. It's good, and I like the scene.
Is that a reason to critique it being fucking long?
To be? Yeah, I mean that's a critique. If it's too long, it's too long.
It's not even too long. It's just too long to rewatch for me. Like watching it 4 hours initially was cool. Now going back and rewatching it, I just look at scenes that I know or that I
yeah,
want to
there are
watch.
certain
and
scenes,
shit.
especially when Steppenwolf shows up in the where the fuck does she live? Amazon.
Fucking the
She shows up to them. Themyscira. When she shows us the Themyscira, that shit was cool. I thought him, especially the scene where they're trying to get the mother box away from him, and they're on horseback, and he's just out there fucking throwing.
Yep.
That shit was dope, and yeah, that shit was dope. I really liked it. So I would say A tier. I'd say it's an A tier thing, and
I don't have a
these
problem with
Peacemaker's only down there just because none of us saw it, so we can't really
And it's
accurately.
only TV series.
Yeah.
These are all movies.
Yeah. Those other two are down there just because they are trash and they deserve to be down there. What are people saying? Because we're getting added.
Is it possible? Ashura said, "Is it possible to mix what's good about Whedon and Snyder and merge them? Keep the bad stuff like slow motion out." Ricardo said, "Actually, I'll say it's B, and I love long ass movies like that." Nicholas Jenkins said mid to low A for Snyder Cut.
Yeah, I agree.
Snyder Steppenwolf said also Zach was going to introduce the female Furies as well, and there was going to be New Gods movie with Aaron Michael Johnson, which connected to Zack Snyder's Justice League and Wonder Woman 2017.
Yeah.
And then Garrett said I can watch long movies, A or B. And then for Steppenwolf said for me it's S tier. Love this so much. He also
Yeah, I love it
said Siegel laughed Jared Leto Joker. Raymond said the Suicide Squads were horrible. A D, or in that he said the second one was a D and the first one was an F.
I like the Suicide
like
Squads. I thought they were pretty good.
Especially second one.
We were talking about Suicide Squad. Most of them were A, B. We got one S. Nobody was messing with Wonder Woman 84. Ashura said I was praying that Shazam wouldn't show up in Black Adam and everything.
No,
So-
I just don't like that version of.
That's why I don't like how they
too
wrote him.
silly.
He's too silly. He's too like even in
He needs
that
an arc.
trailer. Yeah, that
needs a-
trailer was like I don't think I
He
even
needs
budged
an
or
arc, some
smiled during that
development, he
trailer.
needs
It's
everything.
like, we get it, you're a kid.
Yeah, he's too. Yeah, there's too much humor.
That's
Yeah.
pretty much it for that. For me, I can't believe Nicholas said I can't believe y'all hate Man of Steel. So have Man of Steel in C tier.
Man, I just need a better. I need a better one. It was good. It was good. I just need a better one.
Ashura said Snyder Cut Steppenwolf was a nightmare. It was a
Yes.
nightmare when naked. Whedon was better looking. That is crazy. Long one movie. I can't believe it either. La, 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 la. I don't agree with the Suicide Squad being in D.
Neither. Neither. So
I was gonna say, do we put it? That's where we put it.
Never keep my brother up here. That's what we did.
And then the last comment was, "I'm really surprised y'all got Black Adam so high because it gives us hope." That's all. That's why it's so high. It gives me hope, and I have fun watching it. Like
That's the thing. I had fun with
I
it.
didn't like I was chuckling every other, like, now I'm going to drop you.
Yeah.
I didn't kill you. I waited for you to get up
Yeah.
there, and then I dropped him
We
so
did
you
it
could
your
save
way.
them.
Yeah. I did it your way. Like
That was sarcasm, huh?
And
Yes,
I love
very
when
much
For
so.
you to be up there.
I love when Aldous Hodges said, I guess maybe in all the confusion you might have forgotten, but we still got business. He's like, there's superheroes and there's villains. Heroes don't kill people. He walked up on him and said, I do. That shit is...
Or whenever he
That's
turned
funny.
to Fate and he was like, I've learned that it's best to keep prisoners and not kill them immediately.
Yeah, man. I thought it was good. I enjoyed
I really did.
It was good.
I wouldn't mind paying for another ticket.
Yeah, I wouldn't either. I enjoyed it. So again, hats off to The Rock. But since we're back on Black Adam, you lucky 34 people that are here, well, we're gonna pick two of you. I don't know how I'm gonna pick the two either, but we're gonna pick two of you that are here, and you guys will have the opportunity to win either Black Adam. Well, two people will, because we're gonna do the game twice since there's two. So, Kellen, randomly scroll their queue, and whoever you see, just scroll up. Whoever's name you see first, that'll be one. And the
I was
second
gonna
one
say
will be
we
the
have
next.
two ways to do this. Do you want to do it randomly, or do you want me to pick who I've seen in the chat the most today?
So we'll do the pick randomly on this round, and then the second round we'll do two people we've seen in the chat the most today.
All right, so randomly, this is my pick. Kellen will get his own. I am on Gearus. If you, Gearus is still in here.
Okay.
So first round is, I'm pretty sure Gearus is still in here.
And then
Ugh.
Kellen's going to quickly do it, and then he is going to.
I'll follow the scroll.
he's Asher's here every Sunday too. So Asher's gonna be one of the ones for the.
Ricardo, my
Ricardo's
homie.
still here.
Ricardo.
He's still on here.
Alright.
So
Ricardo.
it's
Ricardo and Jairus that we've got, and then for the two people for the next round, Asher is going to be one.
Ashra and Snyder Steppenwolf would be
Alright.
the other. He's commented a lot today.
Asra and Snyder Steppenwolf, you guys are going to be in the second round. So for the first round, I guess we can give Hawkman. Hawkman for the first round. Right, so how the game is going to work. We're going to do 10 points here. Q, if you wouldn't mind grabbing those two bells up there. We're going to do, we're going to go to 10 points here. I'm going to read somebody that is in the, I'm going to read the definition and give some hints at who I could possibly be talking about in the Marvel encyclopedia. It is going to be their jobs to answer the question or answer who it is. So if Q gets it, if Q dings his bell and does not answer correctly, that doubles the points for Kellen. So if he gets it wrong, each answer is only worth 1 point. But if he gets it wrong and then Kellen has a chance to steal, Kellen gets 2 points for that. But if Kellen gets it wrong and then it goes back to Q, Q gets the 3 and then it stops after the 3. If nobody gets it after 3, nobody gets it. We just move on to the next person. So that's how that's going to work. We're going to go to 10 points and they are representing you guys. So this is going to test your Marvel knowledge.
So
Host.
am I...
Look who the fuck I turned to. You want to know why? Because they know.
Wait, who are you? I'm representing Jairus, right? And you got Ricardo.
Yeah, I'm
All right.
Ricardo.
So y'all in the comments know that. Jairus, anything you hear and want me to comment, that's for me to read off. And Ricardo, you got Kellen. Raymond, appreciate you being here. I hope you enjoyed Black Adam today. You should have fun.
Yeah, you're going to have fun with Black
Yeah,
Adam.
that's a good one.
Let's see. Okay. I don't want to say keywords because some keywords will give that shit away. This character's height is 6'5", weighs 220 pounds, eyes are red, hair is normally white, it was formerly black. Can mentally control others and mesmerize. I'm not saying that word, but he can mentally control people and mesmerize beings as well.
Is it the Purple Man?
Wrong.
Jairus, where you at, Brody? Don't use no phone either.
They can't answer for you. No answering for them. I mean, people can push it in the chat, obviously, but Let me see. There's a lot of keywords in here I can't say. But that he did appear. He did appear in X-Men Curse.
I know
Curse
who
of the
it is. I
Mutant
see this
Saga.
motherfucker figure every time I'm in vintage stock.
He showed up. He showed up in Curse of the Mutant Saga.
I know this motherfucker name.
Man, if I say that, that really gives it away.
This is crazy.
Has superhuman strength, virtually immortal, and cannot be killed by conventional means. Ding 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 ding. I knew this was a good one because that one's tough.
I literally see this. You're gonna say it and I'm gonna know it because I see his character in fucking. Vintage
I'm gonna give
stock
you
every
guys
time.
10 seconds, and then we're gonna switch to the next one, and no one will get this. So it'll be 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. Okay, I'll say this one. He can transform into a wolf or mist. 4, 3. I'm not saying the other animal
You're gonna
because again
say
that
his
gives it
name
away.
because I'm gonna know this shit too.
And the character is Dracula. Drains blood from victims by biting, enabling him to control their
6'5".
control their wills. Those who die become vampires. Has superhuman strength, virtually immortal, and cannot be killed by conventional means. Transforms into a bat, wolf, or mist. Can mentally control other vampires and mesmerize human beings.
Did anyone comment?
No one said Dracula.
Bro, Dracula's 6'5". I need to worry about the
didn't
wrong
know that.
thing. Nigga need to get out there and hoop. What? What the hell?
Let's see. This one, I'll give a hint. This person, no, I'm not giving no hints. Okay, here we go. Vast intelligence and seismic powers, including telepathy and telekinesis, travels through space faster than light and can change its surface appearance. Who is this character? Its base is mobile. They don't have a base because they're mobile. They can move and be anything they want. First appearance. That might give it away. Nope. There's those.
I think it's wrong.
Let me see. First appearance was in Thor. A Thor film. A Thor comic.
Is it Silver Surfer?
It is not Silver Surfer. For double the points, Kellen, do you know who it is?
His first appearance is Thor in the Thor comic.
I'll read the definition again. Vast intelligence and seismic powers, including telepathy and telekinesis, travels through space faster than light and can change its appearance. Can change its surface appearance.
Oh my god. I think Trey's always talking about this motherfucker.
I really don't know.
10 seconds. 9, 8. Snyder Steppenwolf said bro. 4, 3, 2. Not Photon. That is Ego, the living planet.
Ah, Ego.
Ego, the living
guess
planet.
that does
Space
fit
is
Ego.
mobile. Diameter
Makes sense.
4,165 miles.
Fuck, am I
Experience was
guessing
in
people?
Thor. I'm picking some good hard ones. Good. Okay. That makes it challenging. Let's see. All right, we'll do this one. Turns into a superhuman mystical being. Can create a... Nope, not saying that part. Sure. Causes wrongdoers to suffer the same emotional pain they inflict.
Ghost Rider?
Ghost Rider's right.
Alright.
So that's 1 point. 1 point for
We finally got one.
for Ricardo. 1 point for Ricardo. All right. Let's see. Another character. Damn. Got a whole damn 2. All right. This character is skilled in little to no martial arts of... Wait, this character is skilled in the little known martial arts of...
Nah, if I say that'll really give it away. And formidable opponent in hand-to-hand combat. His base is in Cleveland, Ohio. His height is 2 feet 7 inches, weighs about 40 pounds, brown eyes. And occupation, many include former candidates for President of the United States, most often unemployed.
Did you say 2 feet 7 inches?
2 feet and 7 inches. Who is this character?
What the fuck?
I'll give you a hint. He has been in the MCU already.
Rocket?
Wrong, not Rocket. For double the points, Q. Who is the character? This character has already been in the MCU.
I'm trying to think. I cannot.
Who's 2'7" in the MCU?
Is it?
The comments might help out.
Is it? Pip?
It's not.
Fuck!
It's Howard the Duck.
Howard the Duck. As soon as I
Howard
looked at
the
the
Duck.
comics, I was like,
I didn't want to look at that shit.
course.
I was thinking Eternals was like, fuck. I didn't want to look at that shit because Kelly did on his first. I was like, damn.
Yeah.
Okay, let's
Howard
see.
the Duck. I should have thought of that.
Let's see. This
I
one's
should have
cool.
just looked. I should have cheated.
This
got my double points.
this character possesses almost limit. So right now it's 1-0, right? Okay. This character possesses almost limitless strength, speed, and endurance. He is impervious to virtually any injury, can fly through the air, and can project radioactive beams of energy from his eyes. I'm not saying that part because I would give it away. This character is also rumored to be in the MCU. His height is 6 feet 4 inches, weighs 460 pounds, eyes blue, not saying the color of the hair.
What?
460 pounds. Eyes blue, not saying the color of the hair.
Sentry.
Not Sentry.
Fuck.
For double the points, who is this character?
Adam
First
Warlock?
appearance, no, it's not Adam Warlock. So for triple the points, you have one more time to answer. Who is this character? This character first appears in Avengers number 85 in February of 1971. This character is rumored to show up in the MCU. I cannot say what show because that would definitely give it away. Oh, I said show.
Oh, it's a show.
Damn.
A show.
Is it Wonder Man?
It is not Wonder Man. It is Hyperion.
Bro, oh my god.
It is
That
Hyperion.
shit used to sit right fucking crazy.
Hyperion.
We literally were.
Hyperion is rumored to show up in Loki Season 2. The Squadron Supreme is rumored to show up at least. Let's see.
Nice,
Okay.
Nice.
All right, here we go. Virtually invulnerable with superhuman strength and an impenetrable force field. I'm not saying that last part. Height 6'10", weight 900 pounds, eyes blue, red hair. Former soldier, later mercenary, professional criminal, and adventurer.
Force field?
Strength and impenetrable force field. Superhuman strength and an impenetrable force field. If I say that last part, that gives it away. And I don't even want to say his first appearance because that also kind of gives it away.
I can't think of any blue nigga with red hair.
No, the character is white.
Oh, okay,
The
okay.
character's white. His eyes are blue. He's got red
Eyes
hair.
are blue with red hair.
Blue
Okay.
eyes, red hair. Oh, I don't know if I know.
The character has also fought Thor within the comics, not the Blob. Oh man, do I need to give hints because this is getting hard? The character,
Oh, no.
should I give the hint? Okay, I'll give a hint.
Okay.
The character's in Deadpool.
That's him.
Oh, is it you?
Juggernaut?
It's Juggernaut.
So that would be 2 points for Ricardo
As soon as I
Wood.
said, I was like, damn.
Yeah.
2 points. The character's in Juggernaut. Okay, here we go.
I forgot about his force field.
Superhuman intelligence. Damn, everybody's smart in Marvel. Superhuman intelligence, several times that of a genius, with an incredible memory for facts and information. Specializes in creating robots, computer systems, high-tech weapons. Has devised methods of telepathic control. Height is 5'10", weighs about 140 pounds. Green eyes, black hair. First appearance. Nope.
Is it Amazing Spider-Man?
It is not. This character was also rumored to be in the MCU and is still rumored to be in the MCU.
MODOK?
Not MODOK.
God damn, I suck.
For double the points, this character is still rumored to be in the MCU.
The leader?
It is the leader.
What the fuck, bro?
4 points for Ricardo Wood right now. Ricardo, Hawkman might be
I'm
yours.
ass.
It is 4-0 right now. That's okay. We still got some more. This one's a little more on the easier side. We'll see though. I can't say his definition or powers because that gives it away. But his height is 6'2", weight 190 pounds, eyes blue, white hair. Occupation is a conqueror. But he can also, I can't say that. He suffered in his youth and inspired his hatred in life. He has a family within the Marvel Cinematic, well, not Marvel Cinematic, he has a family within Marvel.
But they're not in the MCU?
This particular character is not in the MCU.
But their family is?
His family, yes.
Is that not Magneto?
It is Magneto. 1 point there. Okay, so everybody's like Magneto. Everybody's like, I know that one was easy, but they've all been hard. So.
I'm thinking complex, bro. I'm not thinking simple no more. Like
I'm trying to give some okay, easy. I got one for you. Possesses seismic ability to manipulate all forms.
Wanda?
No.
you answered
For
that
double
so
the
quick,
points,
bro.
height 5'7", weight 140 pounds, hair
That's a
brown, or eyes brown, hair brown. First appearance was in Fantastic Four number 20 in November of 1963. His base is in Brooklyn, New York.
Him?
Later a suburb in Denver, Colorado. His occupation was an atomic plant worker. Now he's a criminal. And I cannot say his name, his real name, because that definitely gives it away. This character might still be in the overall storyline for what's going on in the MCU right now. I don't know if they're going to use him or not. But he plays a big part.
You said his base is in Brooklyn?
2 points because I already guessed.
His base is in Brooklyn, New York.
But you said he's a villain as well.
Turned criminal, yes.
I don't...
If I say this, that really gives it away.
Give it away.
I'll give a hint. Well, the hint would be the storyline. Where we currently are going in the MCU, where we're currently going. I don't want to say it, but where we are. Everybody knows where we're going. So where we're currently going in the MCU, this character within the Marvel Comics, don't know if the MCU is going to use him, plays a significant, very significant role in that whole storyline.
Does that mean Secret Wars?
It does.
Turned criminal? Could it be? Is it Hank Pym?
It's not Hank Pym. I've seen it in the comments. I have seen it. I saw it early on.
You said the first appearance was
First appearance, and this is for double the points. First appearance was in Fantastic Four, number 24, November 6, 1963. I will read the definition one more time. Possesses seismic ability to manipulate all forms. Plays a major role in the Secret Wars storyline. Comics. Ding, ding, 10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6.
I don't know this shit
No
either.
guesses? Molecule Man. Molecule Man.
Molecule Man.
Snyder Steppenwolf said it earlier. Yeah, he said it earlier. It's Molecule Man.
Where the fuck
Molecule
he say
Man.
that at? He said Mole Man.
I see Mole Man.
Molecule Man is up there at the top. Somebody said it. Let's
He lying. He ain't say that.
see. All right. That one's easy too. We'll do... we can do...
Shut up.
Okay. For a time, this character used MGH, mutant growth hormones, to give him enhanced strength, speed, and durability, but he now has these powers due to super stuff. Height is 6 foot 2 inches, weight 205 pounds, eyes brown, hair black. This character has already shown up in the MCU. I cannot tell you his first appearance because that would just give it away.
Can you give
Wait,
the
repeat?
description again?
Yeah.
For a time, this character used mutant growth hormone to give him enhanced strength, speed, and durability, but he now has these powers.
U.S. Patriot?
Patriot, yes, it is
Yeah.
Patriot.
Nice.
Patriot. So that gives you 2? 2
Yeah,
points?
2 to 4.
Yeah,
2 to 4. 2 to 4. Yes, I know. That was easy. I know somebody's going to say, well, that one was easy. That one was easy.
Bro, ain't nothing easy in this chair.
Yeah, dude.
This is not a well-known name, so I'm going to do this one. This character has the mutant ability to absorb, although not permanently, the skills and knowledge of those near him. He cannot, however, absorb their mutant powers. His height is 6'3", weight 230, eyes brown, hair black. His first appearance was in New Mutants number 4 in October of 2003.
I think I know. Oh, wait, no, 2003.
He is a... yeah. Base... can't say that. Can't say where he his base is. Got some smart viewers. Some smart viewers. While you guys are thinking, I'm gonna try to find another one.
I really have no idea.
This one's a tough one because it's not a name that everyone knows like that. But it has been said.
It's a he,
It is a he.
and he's a mutant.
He is a mutant.
I have no idea.
I don't know.
It is, nobody knows, but it's been said twice now by Gray and Snyder, Steppenwolf. It is Prodigy. Prodigy.
Wouldn't have guessed.
Did not know.
Okay. Is a god of Asgard. I know, I just said Asgard, but there's lots of gods of Asgard. So, gifted with superhuman durability and endurance, speed, and strength. This character also is excellent in combat. That's a lot of people in Asgard. Occupation warrior. Base Asgard. Height 6 feet 2 inches. Weight 425 pounds. Eyes blue. Hair black. First appearance was in Journey into Mystery number 20 in March of 1964. Cannot say her real name.
The Lady Sith?
It is Lady Sif.
Alright.
Okay, Lady Sif. What does that give you? That gives you 5 to 2.
I was thinking Lady Sif, but then I was like, it seems kind of heavy.
All right.
It seems kind of heavy.
This character can turn into any type of energy, including light, electricity, microwaves, radio waves, ultraviolet waves, gamma rays, or lasers. She can travel at the speed of light.
I don't even know if I should have went. Is it photon?
It is. It's
Nice. You should have
photon. It is
won.
photon. That gives you 3. Spectrum, photon, Monica, whatever you want to call her. It is her.
Shame on me if I wouldn't have got that.
It is her. Let's see. Okay. That's easy too. Are the easy people in the back? All right, I'll do that one. Not that one. I'll do this one though. This character wields a cosmic axe which can project energy shields and powerful waves of destruction. This character is... Can I say that part? This character also works for... In another universe, he is Blank the Enlightened. In an alternate universe, he is Blank the Enlightened. That's not in here, but I can say that. First appearance was in Fantastic Four. Number 211. Base is mobile. Height 6'6", weight 2,750 pounds. Eyes gray. No hair. Body covered with... What the fuck is supple? Rocky shell. I've seen it in there.
I don't know.
He is a herald for someone. Yeah, Nicholas said it. There it is. He's a herald for Galactus. It's one of the heralds for Galactus. He is in an alternate universe. In an alternate universe, he is the Enlightened. He also is later on in the comics joins the Cabal. He gets captured and time runs out with Black Swan.
I don't know. Time runs
Cornelia said, "Come on, y'all."
Give me an...
It's Terrax. Terrax the Destroyer. He's Terrax the Enlightened in another universe.
Oh,
out.
shit.
Okay.
Let's see.
I gotta stop thinking like Doctor Strange and Silver Surfer, the only heralds are that.
That's what I was thinking. I was like, it's not Silver Surfer.
Yeah, I saw somebody said it there. This character is a street level villain for Spidey. His height is 6'7", weight unknown, eyes pink, hair white, enhanced strength, speed, stamina.
Tombstone?
It is Tombstone. Tombstone. So that gives you what?
6
Six.
to 3.
6 to 3. 6 to 3. Were people saying Tombstone? Yes, they were.
Yep.
Okay. We'll do... That one's real easy. Okay, we'll do...
We might be first to 5 on the next one.
Yeah, no, we're doing first to 5 on this one. Oh, wait, you have 5, don't you?
I have 6.
Oh, you have 6. Okay, we'll do 10. First to 5 on the next one, for sure.
Okay.
Okay. Now, this is... They changed this story completely in the MCU. A formidable hand-to-hand combat and master spy. His costume is made of, can't say, protecting him from psychic impact. His height is 6'2", weight 210, eyes blue,
hair black. Oof, don't want to say where he lives. He is a... can't say that either. What can I say about him? I can't say that. Can't say that. This one's tough. This one's tough. His first... Can't say that. Can't say his first appearance. Sure I can. What? No, you can't. No. You can't say that. This character... Because nobody's even chatting. People are like, what the fuck? This character showed up his first appearance in Black Panther, number 4.
Killmonger?
No. For double the points.
What's the question?
This character is in the MCU. This character is in the MCU, but his story is completely changed. It completely changed it. Formidable hand-to-hand combat and master spy. His costume is made of blank microwave fabric, protecting him from psychic impact.
Oh, wait. I think I know.
Story is completely changed in the MCU, but the character is in the MCU. Well, the name is also in the MCU. Let's put it that way. The name of the character is in the MCU. People are thinking that this character may even show up in Wakanda Forever. I don't think so. Why would he show? Yeah, I don't think so, but maybe.
Was he in the first one?
Was he in the first one? No. He was not in the... Well, he might have... When does that film happen? Black Panther is before? Yes. So, he is in Wakanda in the first one, but he is... You don't see him, but he's there.
Is it White Wolf?
It is White Wolf. It's White Wolf. White Wolf. It is White Wolf. In the MCU, it's Bucky. Obviously, in Marvel Comics, it's his stepbrother Hunter, our adopted brother. Sorry.
I was thinking after, I was like, damn it.
I was gonna say, no way I asked you for that whole storyline and I can't get this shit.
Yeah.
like a couple months back, I literally was asking for that whole, like, where I can find it and shit.
And that gave you...
They gave you 2, so that's
5.
6.
I think.
5 and 6. Okay. Who are you playing for right now? Because it looks like Jairus might have left. Oh no, he's still here. I was about to say he might have said fuck that shit.
Nigga ain't believing me. I'm coming back.
I was thinking
Get over to the fat lady sing.
Let's
Got a
see.
2-pointer.
Let's just turn here and see. All right. Brilliant athlete and test pilot, trained in... Can't say, don't want to say. He's trained in hand-to-hand combat by the KGB. That might have given it away. He's 6'2", weighs 220 pounds, eyes are blue, hair is red. After encountering the Avengers, he encountered the Avengers once before, or not once before, several times before. He is a part of a team also. He doesn't just go on his own. He's a part of a team. He has bases, various secret KGB bases.
Is he a part of a new team coming up in the MCU?
He is.
Red Guardian?
It is Red Guardian. So 6.
I could not
6 and 6.
I was picturing him in his costume, and I was like, what is his fucking name?
Big goofy dude. The only part I remember about Black Widow, if I'm being so honest.
I couldn't remember his name.
This is a good
I was
one.
picturing, I was like, Hopper?
Can't say this part, but permits flight. What he uses permits flight, teleportation, and the ability to form blank energy, quantum energy. Damn it, that takes it. I shouldn't have said that. Constructs including weapons and armor. Height 5'10", weight 168 pounds, eyes blue, hair blonde.
Hank?
No.
Stop!
For double the points. His base is
Oh,
mobile.
my...
What did you say? Is it Kang?
Not king. So for triple the points, take your time.
Now I need to re-listen to everything. You repeat the question? Quantum energy made bases.
He has something that permits flight, teleportation, and the ability to form quantum energy constructs, including weapons and armor.
That's what made me think king.
Shit, nigga, Ant-Man can fly.
He can project bubbles of energy that act as force shields. They can also transport things through space. I believe this character was rumored to show up in Multiverse of Madness at one point. Was it Multiverse of Madness? I can't remember where this character was rumored to show. It was Multiverse of Madness, I believe.
I dropped my Miss Marvel shit. I don't know.
Let's see.
I could take a guess, but I don't know.
I'm gonna assume. Oh, I'm seeing it. I did see it. One person has said it. And that it's gonna close it because I'm gonna move it to the next person. It is Quasar. Quasar was, I believe Quasar was rumored to show up in Multiverse of Madness.
I don't know who that is.
Oh,
I don't know who that is.
I don't know about old Quasar.
Shout out Sir Yuri, cause
yeah, it's Quasar. Let's see. She's actually one of my favorites. Actually, you guys haven't seen that, so I'll pick a different one.
no, I can't see nothing behind that big ass book.
Yeah.
Why they fucking got Aunt May and Uncle Ben in here? Okay. This character can glide on air currents, has superhuman strength and healing ability, and can make people do his bidding. Height 5'10", weight, he can hypnotize people to doing his bidding. Height 5'10", weight 170 pounds, eyes blue, hair black.
Morbius?
It is Morbius. Damn, okay. Morbius.
It's Morbin time.
It's the hypnotizing, wasn't it? That's what did it. That's what did it. That's what did it. Okay.
So that's 7.
That's 7.
7'6".
7'6". Enhanced strength and durability and some command over his own genetic structure. Advanced knowledge of cloning allows him to transfer his intellect into a pristine new body whenever his current one starts to wear out. This character also is in Secret Wars, the comic line. Once you get to Battle World, he's one of the ones that Doom kept. Height 6'5", weight 285 pounds, eyes red, hair black.
Close himself.
No, not Jackal, not Apocalypse.
Cloning with Jackal. That makes sense, but...
First appearance was in the Uncanny X-Men in 1987. This character controlled his own kingdom on Battleworld and barely answers to anyone, but he did answer to Emperor God Doom. Own kingdom. See, now they're getting it, so don't look at the chat, but they're getting it now that I said the own kingdom part. His own kingdom.
I'm trying to think of who all had kingdoms besides Doom.
He does. He does have a widow's peak. Ricardo Woodson, does he have a widow's peak?
Is it Mr. Sinister?
It is Mr. Sinister.
I was kind of thinking Mr. Sinister earlier, but then I didn't remember him having his own kingdom.
Mr. Sinister, that gives you
That's 8.
8. Okay.
8, 6.
Let's see. I could have used him, but that would be really easy. No, that's a character I do want to see in the MCU. We'll go with... Okay. We'll go with... I think I did that one with... who did I play this game with once? Didn't you and I do this? I think Corey and I did
Hell no,
this.
it's new to me.
Yeah,
Corey and I did this. Okay. All right. Minor. Can I say that? Okay, never mind. Skilled acrobatic and combat. Received combat training from... Ooh. Nope. Costume enhances strength and ability. Steel tipped...
Kate.
No. A wrist device fires a 30-foot cable with grappling hook for scaling tall buildings. Height 5'8", weight 135 pounds. It is a female, though. Eyes blue, hair red. First appearance in Avengers number 144.
Is it Black Widow?
It is not Black Widow. For triple the points, Q. No one has said it. Let me see.
At least I wasn't the only one saying Black Widow.
I'm trying to think, because I don't...
Grappling hook.
She has been on the team with the Defenders. She's on a team with Doctor Strange, Nighthawk, Valkyrie, and Damien Hellstorm.
Who the fuck is on that team?
Not Jessica Jones. Not Black Cat. The character's name, real name, or her base is in San Francisco, California. Occupation, an adventurer. I can't say that part. The character's... she's more of a street level hero. She's a street level hero, and she is kind of like Black Cat. She can remind you of Black Cat in ways. Because she's also a cat, so that can give it away too.
She's a cat?
I don't know another cat.
I mean, she's not a real cat, but
Oh. What is she called? What the fuck's her name?
White Tiger's a good guess, but not White Tiger. It's in there now.
I think
On a
White Tiger
team
was
with-
the one I was thinking of.
On a team was Strange. That Defender's line. What was her first appearance?
Avengers.
Was she an Avenger?
No.
And
She has been at a time. She allied herself with the Avengers, but she served with the Defenders for years.
what is that bitch name?
She married Damien Hellstorm.
She's a cat. Hell,
It's Hellcat.
Hellcat.
Hellcat. That was triple the points, wasn't it? It was. So you were at what? 6,
So now he's
7,
at
8, 9. 9 to your 8.
9 to 8.
All right.
Got
So
3 from that one.
this next question could determine
I didn't.
who wins. This character has encyclopedic knowledge and comprehension of games and game theory played throughout the universe, possesses a cosmic life force, and is immune to aging. I'll say it. Disease or injury. Can levitate, project energy blast, and travel through time, space, and alternate dimensions.
Beyonder?
No. With the speed of thought, he can also rearrange matter on a planetary scale. Height 7'1", weight 240, eyes red, hair white.
Is that?
This is for double the points.
Is he in the MCU?
He is in the MCU.
The Grandmaster?
It is the Grandmaster.
You got it.
Grandmaster. So who are you representing?
Jairus. Yeah.
Jairus.
Yep.
Get with Q. Send with Q. Get with Jairus. Jairus, this is yours, so we can get this sent to you. We're all gonna sign this for you, even though we're not anything famous like that. But
Sorry,
hey, it might be
Ricardo.
one day. I don't know.
I
We're gonna
personally
sign
know
that.
Ricardo. I know Ricardo.
My bad, bro. It was
we're-
looking good for us there for a minute.
We're gonna get that sent to you, Jairus, for sure. So we want you to have that for sure.
Gave up 5 points in 2 turns.
So this round, we're
Last
only
one, I was
gonna
like,
go to
there's
5
no need
points.
for me to answer first, because if I get it wrong,
Right.
you're gonna double that.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let him go first.
That's why I was like, there's no harm in me just...
This round we're gonna go just to 5 points, and this round is going to be for Ashura and Snyder, Steppenwolf. Who's representing who?
I don't care. I'll take Steppenwolf.
All right.
I haven't seen Asher in the comments in a brick though. If I'm being honest.
he commented Grandmaster.
Okay.
Okay. I
Yeah,
see
he
him.
commented
Wildcat.
Grandmaster.
Yeah.
All right. Do you guys like this game? Is this game interesting? Is it fun?
No, they seem. Sir Yuri G said that he said there's more nice, so I'm assuming he's fucking with it.
Okay, cool. Cool. I'm glad you guys are having fun.
Jairus said he's a newcomer. Well, appreciate you being here, bro. Hopefully this
No, yeah,
propels
bro.
you
We
to
appreciate it.
invite whoever and stay, and yeah, they fucking with it.
Good. I'm glad everybody likes it. Good. Because we're gonna do. I have some other games that we're gonna do too. We're gonna test those out with you guys too. Not today, but we'll test them out.
Steppenwolf, first time here. Appreciate it.
Yeah, we
As
do.
always, sent to everyone. Bring whoever. Bring your moms, your dads, your dogs. I love dogs.
We all do.
Okay, this
Bring
character. Wait, do I want to do that one?
She's throwing it back, I'm sure.
Got to bounce for a birthday dinner. All right, Ricardo, be safe. Enjoy your day, buddy.
Be safe, bro. See ya. Thank you for being here. All right. This character. Oh, that's some easy shit. These are all some easy ones up here.
I've low-key been trying to like look around the room.
Right?
Motherfucker got every figure in this bit.
I'm trying to get some tough ones because some of these are up at the top are pretty easy.
Jairus, you a Jags fan?
All right.
Duval.
Hold on. Actually, we're gonna do.
You got a
This
Giants
one.
fan in here too. Oh, Giants are tough though. This year they look nice. Dayball got them boys, but the Jets look tough too.
We were just thinking New York,
Yeah, whole city of New York look nice right now.
but Philly.
You got New York, Philly, AFC gonna be Kansas City and Buffalo as always.
Okay, we're gonna do.
I'm a Steelers fan, so we ain't gotta talk about none of that this year.
No, it wasn't Quasar. It was Kazar. My fault. Kazar was supposed to show up in Multiverse. All right. First appearance, Marvel Team Up #1 in 1972, as a bystander. Can't say her real name. She's a private investigator. Base is in New York City. You guys sure?
Probably not. I'm probably too soon.
But you rang it, so go ahead.
Jessica Jones.
It is not Jessica Jones. Height 5'9", weight 136, eyes brown, hair black. Abilities: a trained fighter with a Superhuman strength. But she only has superhuman strength in a certain area. The comments have got it.
I don't know.
Let me see. Police officer. She lost.
Can I elect like not to answer because I don't want to give him the triple? Like, I don't know.
Let me see something else I can say. She's one of the few black female heroes.
Maybe I'll take a guess.
She helped start Heroes for Hire.
Has she been in any of the Netflix shows?
No, she wasn't in. No,
There hasn't
No.
been any
Okay.
black women, I don't
No.
think, in that.
no, she was not.
So she's not in
I
the MCU
did-
either?
I did see her at the. I did see her action figure the other day. I almost got it. I should have.
At the vintage stock?
Yeah, the vintage stock. I should have got her. It's a very rare figure to see. Because she's very rare to see in. I mean, like I said, she's one of the few.
I don't.
Her base, Nightwing Restorations. Okay, she was in the Netflix show. I thought so. I couldn't
Okay.
remember. She was.
Okay.
She was. That's what Jairus is saying. She was.
Why am I so bad at names?
That's what I thought. That's what I thought. I couldn't
in
remember if she
Punisher, right?
was. No, she was in Luke Cage.
Or Luke Cage she was in. Okay. Okay.
Oh! What is
But see, I'm so bad with names.
Ah.
So I'll be like, I know.
Cornelius said you need to be drop kicked.
It start with an M.
It does.
Fuck. Why'd I say that? She's in Luke Cage. I know who she is. She's in Luke Cage. I don't know her from any comics, but you said Luke.
Luke Cage. Steppenwolf said Luke Cage clapped her cheeks in
Yeah.
season 1, episode 1.
Misty.
Misty Knight.
Is that cool enough?
Yeah, that's cool. We'll
That's
take
close
Misty.
enough, yeah.
We'll take Misty. Misty Knight.
Who-
Is
I don't
Misty
even-
Knight.
I only know her because of Luke Cage, though. I don't know anything.
I think that was
comics,
a 2
so-
too, because I had guessed just.
Yeah, so that gives him 2. So 3. He's 3 away
Luke
from
Cage.
winning it.
that much closer we were at the first game.
Bro, I haven't seen the first episode of
Clap
Luke
for
Cage
cheeks.
in since it came out. Like,
Ooh, now
nigga
this is
said
a-
knocked her ankles. Fun facts: I would clap her cheek. Y'all look crazy.
This is a good one. First appearance was in Avengers, number 162, August 1977. Can't say her real name. Base is mobile. Height 5'9", weight 750 pounds. Eyes red.
Sorry.
She has the ability to possess information, superhuman strength, durability,
5'9",
and senses
crazy
of sight
stat.
and hearing. Projects energy blast from eyes and hands.
I think she was in season 1 of my.
Not
600
rogue.
Life.
Not rogue. And I will say this: the 750 pounds is not fat. It's not fat weight.
I would assume
I
not.
figured
I would assume not.
they had Lady Sith. Yeah,
Wait, can
She
you
was
repeat?
created. She was created.
Repeat who she. Wait, was she?
The powers and stuff.
Yeah.
She has the ability to possess information, superhuman strength, durability, and senses of sight and hearing.
How fast does she move?
That it does not say, but she
fly?
was created. No, I don't believe she actually. She Ultron can.
Oh, fuck.
I still don't.
Damn, I didn't mean to say that shit.
I still don't know.
I real life.
I see her action figure all the fucking time.
I would assume she helped create Ultron then?
No.
No? You said is she or is she not in the MCU?
She is not.
Not.
She is not. Although I really thought that was her in like Multiverse of Madness. It wasn't.
This one.
I don't
Let
know.
me see. She ended up turning against her creator, and she ended up being with, I believe she was like at the Avengers Mansion or Avengers Tower or something. Correct me if I'm wrong, Chad. At Avengers Tower or something like that. I believe she was like the new AI for them.
She was an AI, so this bitch was like.
Oh, okay. So her name did pop up in Age of Ultron. I don't remember. Damn, has it been that long since I've watched Age of Ultron? Her name did pop up in Age of Ultron.
She like that doctor lady.
Nope, not her.
So she. Ultron.
But remember, she was created.
So,
I don't know. I just don't know this one.
so she's like Ultron. If
She's
was
like
created.
Ultron.
Jocasta.
It is Jocasta. Jocasta.
I don't even know who that is.
Jocasta. She was created.
Essentially, woman. Ultron.
Yes.
Big, like heavy machinery.
Yes.
That's why she would be so heavy.
She was created on the.
5'9".
5'9",
said
750.
5'9", 750.
So that gives you 4.
Damn.
What do you have? 0?
I've got 0.
Damn. Who are you representing?
Ashura.
My bad, sure.
Because I claim.
Damn. Ashura's probably like, what the fuck?
Ashura.
We should have played 5 on the first one.
Football.
I would have won the first one.
Damn, we didn't score a touchdown.
Ashura's like, fuck.
I got pee again.
Dude, me too.
This might be the last
3-hour stream. I don't know. We're
I think we've been on longer than 3 hours.
3:10 right now.
Oh, are we? Okay. Okay. This is
342.
let's see.
I'm sorry.
Ashura with the
I didn't even know who that last robot
sorry.
bitch was. My apologies.
Man, that's so
Greg,
easy.
Jocasta is a sex doll at that. Like, what do you mean she finer than? Like, that's not even a being. That is crazy.
One I was gonna choose was gonna be so easy, but I love that character. But we can't do him. Okay. This one we can do. Oh, this one we can definitely do. First appearance, X-Men number 59. Occupation, genetics, and okay, something therapist. Height 7 foot, weight 200 pounds, eyes red, no hair, dream. This character we also thought we were going to see in Multiverse of Madness. And I will give you a hint of why we thought we were, not when, but why we thought we were going to see this character is because it is the 1:29 montage of Doctor Strange and America Chavez going through the multiverse. Remember, this character first shows up in X-Men number 59. This character also plays a very important part. Well, not a very important part, but this character is in one of the major arcing stories in X-Men 97, the animated series.
Fuck, I know what you're talking about. What land
Drains victim's life force into his own body by using eye contact to hypnotize and induce hallucinations.
Should be better brushed up on the X-Men cartoons.
I feel like if we were doing
This
this,
character can also fly. I don't see the chat getting this one either. The character can also fly. Not Xavier's son.
I'm trying to think.
He became an enemy of the X-Men.
I didn't mean to do that, sorry.
No.
I can't think. I'm not that I can't think. I don't know.
Nobody got that one? Maybe that one was really hard. If I say this, you have it. That's why I don't want to say that. I mean, that just gives it away. Not morph. Let me see if I can find something that would help.
I mean,
We thought we saw if you guys think about the minute 29-second montage of Doctor Strange
Yeah,
and
where they're
Multiverse of
falling
Madness,
through them.
where they're falling through the multiverse. There is a scene in there that we thought was a particular place that the X-Men would go to and have fought at.
There's got to be more than one though, because we're not talking about Magneto right now.
Mm-mm.
And that's what I remember. That was one of the big ones everyone thought, but I can't remember what the other one was.
Snyder Steppenwolf might have it. He said, "Oh," so he might know what I'm talking about. Okay, someone said it. Where would the X-Men have gone in that place? I'm about to quiz y'all. Where would the X-Men? Where would the where would the X-Men have gone in that montage? Like, where have they gone? Like, thinking of that montage, the places that they went in the multiverse when they were crashing through. What's one of the main places in that people were like, "Oh my gosh, X-Men"?
No, it's not the paint world.
Nope. Not the paint world.
I can't, because the one with the dinosaurs and everything, that was the one they were talking about.
That's the one they're talking about.
With
like, the pterodactyl.
But I thought they were correlating that to Magneto.
Mm-mm.
Well, that has more to do with Mr. Sinister.
So
I mean, they were correlating that with that, but I'm talking about this is where this character particularly lives.
Oh!
And, I don't know who the character is. What's that place called? The mutant place? I forget what it's called.
You literally said it.
Me?
No, you said it in your rambling there that you were just doing. You said it. Mm-hmm. You didn't say his name, but you said it. They've said it.
I want him to confirm what the land is talking about, because if you say the land, I think I'll know who the person is.
I said it.
This land is there. The X-Men travel there. Kazar, I believe, is where Kazar. Correct me if I'm wrong. Is that not where Kazar was? Where Kazar met the X-Men?
What is the name of the land?
Not Quasar, but Kazar.
I can't think of it.
Cornelius said the land before time.
Cornelius. Bro, I know about Littlefoot.
Not the land before time.
Oh! They're called the,
Oh, shit.
They're,
The Savage Land.
Yes, the Savages, and we watched a... We were watching a video
Cornelius said Littlefoot.
So
Someone from Savage... It's
Savage?
someone from Savage. I know it.
Yes, the same how Logan met him in that episode. Right. Okay. Okay. Thank you. I thought I was on. I thought that was right. I wasn't for sure if that's how they met.
I don't know who this character is.
It's a really good whole arc thing in '97 when they go to the Savage Land.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know it.
Sauron,
Sorry, that's it.
the pterodactyl. All right, this is literally right next to it because I believe these
Remember his name.
I believe these three are just as hard, or these two are just as hard. Master of numerous far future technologies, wears battle suit armed with electric bolts and don't say who. I know y'all are both thinking. I mean, he is a version of fuck. And that's all I'm saying after that. I'm not saying that part. Height 6'3", weight 230, brown eyes. Occupation, can't say that either. Can't say his name. Base is mobile. But I will say this. We might see a version we might see this version of him maybe in the MCU if the MCU is daring enough to do it.
Might.
He is a version of the current big bad in the MCU, but which version of him is it? Who dinged?
Ironmonger.
No,
Is it Warrior King?
it is not.
Iron. Ooh, wait.
Well, you get three.
It is not Iron Lad. That would be great to see Iron Lad, but it's not Iron Lad though. It's not Iron Lad. Not Iron Lad. Master of numerous far future technologies, wears battlesuit armed with electrical bolts and can't say that last part.
Prime King.
Not Prime King.
Warrior King.
For triple the points.
I thought that was.
That was for
Oh, was that
I'm
triple?
about to say that's the only
Oh,
reason
was
I
that
yelled.
triple? Okay, no, not it.
Which
Not
one was
Immortus. It is Scarlet Centurion.
Oh yeah.
Okay, I thought it was a version of King.
Nathaniel Richards, Conqueror. Yeah. For a second time, the Scarlet Centurion ruled the earth alongside his father. Okay. This one is super strength and ability, able to adhere. Nope, not saying that part. High senses. Oh, senses go crazy. He wore web shooters that projected artificial webbing. Which version of the Spider-Man totem is this? Height 5'10", weight 165 pounds, brown hair. First appearance was as himself in Spider-Man number 118. I believe you see him in the 90s cartoon. I believe he's one of the ones that Madam Web brings in. Not Miguel.
Is it Superior Spider-Man?
Not Superior. So for double the points. Which Spider-Man is it? I am seeing.
I don't fucking know.
Is it Armored Spider?
There's
Web shooters. Uses the web shooters.
Scarlet.
It is Scarlet Spider.
I almost said Scarlet. And
Isn't
then
that 5?
I realized that, yeah, that's 5.
That's 5.
And I
Scarlet
thought no,
Spider,
because
Ben
blonde,
Reilly.
And then I remembered he changed his hair to blonde. It was originally brown.
Yep.
Or else I would have said
Oh
Scarlet
yeah,
Spider.
that's true.
That threw me off, but then I was
Wait,
like,
which
no,
one?
he died.
You didn't say Iron first, did you? You
No.
said Superior.
No.
I said Superior. Yeah, where he's Dr. Octopus.
Oh, yeah. See, there's
Well, I
there's a
hope
lot
they
of
do
other
that
good
shit,
ones in
though.
here that we can do
I
too.
hope they
Scarlet
do Superior
Spider.
for Secret Wars. 'cause
So,
that-
who are you representing? Steppen.
Snyder, Steppenwolf.
Steppenwolf, you're here, first time here, bro, and you already won. So you got Black
found my
Adam. So
people.
get with us, and we can get you that. Again, nothing special. We're gonna sign it for you, but I mean, it's just our. Who are we?
Yeah, that's what. No, I'm no one crazy, you know.
So we'll get that signed for you. Get that sent over to you guys. Oshawa said I'm calling in the town.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're
So
tired of Kelman Q just sitting here going,
yeah. So that was fun, and we're gonna do other games like that and stuff like that too. So like I said, we're gonna get with you guys. It was a fun stream today. Tier list was cool. Marvel Encyclopedia, and I got some other ones we'll do. We'll have some other giveaways because I still have the Zombie Hunter Black
Panther, T'Challa, and I've got some other ones that we're gonna give away. But we're not just gonna do Funko Pops either. Like we'll do some cool, because some of those motherfuckers are expensive. Marvel Legends action figures, or even like a DoorDash gift card or something like that. Something like that. We're gonna get stuff to you guys so you guys can have fun and stuff on here. We want to make sure that we're engaging and having fun with you guys.
Yeah, Cornelius said we should do a hot toy giveaway. Yeah.
Cornelius, you know how slick, bro. I seen some of the shit you was commenting this stream, bro.
The hot toy giveaway, that would be fun if we could, you know.
Because those are, there's a current hot toy that I want of Darth Vader, and I want it bad, but it's expensive. Things like $600.
Oh, what?
Yeah, it's expensive.
Okay.
He just said no, I should.
So yeah, so no, it's been a fun stream. It really has. Go to stream.
Appreciate that, Stephen Wolf. It really has been a fun stream with you guys, and like I said, we look forward to doing this with you guys every Sunday. So
For sure. It is
Snyder, Steppenwolf, and it was, who was the other one?
Snyder and
Jairus.
Jairus.
Get with us so we can get you guys. Yeah, $600, bro.
Get with us so we can get you guys this info.
And this upcoming week should be the first week we start multiple days a week streaming and everything.
Oh, yeah,
so not just Thursdays and Sundays. We'll be live Monday. We're trying for Monday through Friday, honestly.
Right.
So hopefully we can get that done and everything. So if y'all are here now, just make sure y'all, Cornelius, make sure y'all know we'll be live every day now. Probably at what, 7:30?
Yeah, about 7:30. We'll be going live with you guys Monday through Friday now. And then we'll still do Central Standard Time. Central Standard Time.
Oh yeah.
And we'll still be doing the Sunday live with you guys, and doing other stuff with you guys. And then tonight, later on tonight, we will be live for Hot D. I think it's just going to be myself, Corey, and Trey. I know Kellen works. Q's got something going on, so it'll be us there tonight for the Hot D live stream. So we'll be talking about that because that finale is about to be insane.
Might have to watch that when I get home from work.
Yeah, that's going to be insane. So we'll be watching that, talking about that with you guys. And like I said, we'll be back with you guys Monday. So tomorrow, we'll be back with you guys tomorrow evening, 7:30 Central Standard Time, to talk more stuff we all love: movies, TV, streaming, hot topics, and more. So
appreciate all you guys being here. Remember, Snyder, Steppenwolf, do not
forget to get with
DM our channel, or you'll see my account on there, personal and everything. The Instagram is just Planet Fanatics and everything. So just DM the channel and we'll
DM
make
us
sure
on
we can get
Instagram.
everything to y'all.
The Instagram is in the header on the, if you go to our profile on the our channel profile, it's in the header in the bottom right hand corner. You can click on that, DM us on Twitter or Instagram, whichever you prefer. And then we will get the P.O. box or address from you guys and get you guys sent what you are due.
I used to sit in my room and try
so
to
yeah,
finger
we
toe
appreciate
like
you guys.
Dr. Strange.
So as I always say, it's been fun. Like, subscribe, share with your friends, because we are again trying to reach that 1,000 goal before. And honestly, that 800 push we did a good job on that.
No, we did.
We did a really good job on that 800 push right now. So if we could just,
I think we need like 130 more to hit 1,000.
Yeah,
so.
we do. That's what I'm trying to hit 1,000 before Wakanda Forever. So I'm not a liar, because I've been saying we're gonna hit 1,000 before Wakanda Forever. So
I say y'all make him a liar and don't hit it till right after Black Panther.
So yeah, no, we appreciate you guys being here. But like I said, we're gonna see if I can do this today, and I bet you I can. So as I say, I hope you guys have a great, awesome, and nerdy day. Have an awesome and nerdy week. All things movies, TV, streaming, hot topics, and more. Tell your friends to subscribe. I hope you guys smash the like button on this video. And if you're not subscribed, subscribe. And we will see you guys later this evening for Hot D, and see you guys next week. As always, hope you guys have a good day. Fuck me, bro. What the fuck? Every time.
That shit is so
Every
funny.
time.
I already know you wasn't for